Happy Friday. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out this new setup. How can we see lamps? The lamps. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, my hair. I took a hard ass nap. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to brush my hair on live. Oh well. I'm trying to like, I have these new decorations. I don't know if I can make them visible. Okay, I'll leave it like that for a minute. How's your Friday going? I have new backdrop and everything. I have my fish shirt. Hope you can actually see the light now. Not doing a ton. Oh, I want to see the waves. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, Ahab, how's it going? Oh my god. I'm gonna like take a shot every time someone says my hair. I know. I took a really hard nap after work and woke up and was like, oh shit. It's almost 7, so apologies. Yeah. How are you? I'm still trying to figure out this new setup, like I've said, so. But look at this backdrop. It's very pretty. Hanging in there. Hard week, but alive week. Oh, shit. This week was the anniversary, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. Your hair is soaked from rain. We could definitely fucking use that. It was 90. How are you doing? I'm so sorry about that. I thought I would remember, but yes. Yeah, no, that's really tough. I really hope you've done a lot of self-care. Backdrop is sick. Wish you could lend me your steamer for the curtains. Yeah, Mike hung it before you went to work today. This is like cosplay fabric from Michaels. I was like, it's shimmery, it's shiny. And then I have the light that you gave me that I'm trying to figure out what the best. Oh, so I can actually see the rain light now. I'm cooking. Oh, that's kind of sick on my face though. Ew. Anniversary of 3 deaths this week. Back-to-back years. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Did you take any time off of work to just kind of like do self-care? You want to get a backdrop like that? It looks flammable, but so cyberpunk. Hi, Lena. How's it going? yes, it has been quite a week. Mike and I flipped last weekend. We flipped this entire room besides the bed, basically. So now I have, oh my god, it's so messy. I don't even know if I want to show it. I have a full desk in here now. And then I have like an actual like full ass wall. And I have the terrarium light. Oh, I can see the ocean. And then I have just like a ton more space to move around, and yeah. And then eventually I'm going to not be using my phone and actually get it set up through OBS, through my laptop and whatever else. That's the goal. So we can, so I can start actually streaming, which is my goal. But here's the early draft one of the tank. Welcome to Dank. Fine, thanks to you, Lena. Oh, I hope you had a great week. So yeah. Oh, that's the orange wall. It really isn't giving excessive orange for this setup. OBS would be great. I always forget that I did learn OBS in college. I did like a digital theater design class, and I had to do OBS because it was like during the pandemic, so everything was like on Zoom, and it was like Zoom fed through OBS. Zoom theater was like a dark period of human history. And yeah, so this is all the orange wall. So I used to be facing this way, or this used to be my computer, like, and everything, so now. I wonder if more light, oh, that's nice. Okay. I fucks with that harder. Fish lamp. But, it's been a really busy week, but I've had a lot of fun. This lamp is bothering me because it's not plugged in. Whatever. But yeah, I had so much fun with this fucking terrarium. Look at them. We had, I think it was Julia, Robin, Eden. They were the girls who were kind of mostly around when I was putting it together. So it was really fun to cut some reels from. Zoom theater, I do love radio plays. Radio drama, but shoulders up radio plays is intense. Zoom theater was... That lamp is actually quite sick. I would like one like that, but maybe hexagon. The ocean light that you got me? It is sick. And these both have remotes, so I glued them together. So I can like, oh shoot. I can put both lamp. So. Oh, wait. I can see it now. Oh, you want one like this? Oh, a floor lamp shelf behind me? Yes. I'm gonna actually plug it in because it looks weird off to me at least. Also, I'm experimenting from... Come on, lamp. Lamp! The lamp! I'm experimenting... Laptop, quit. I'm experimenting with not wearing the tan MTF shirt every day. Because today is probably going to be a chill day. Just a hangout day. If you know what I mean. I also brought my Gloopy milk, just in case you were going to be here. Okay, hairbrush. So yeah, room is very much a work in progress still, but I'm very excited once that gets settled. Oh, hey Alex, background is looking good. Thank you. I'm experimenting. I also have, I got fish. They're like cat toys. Should I hang them off the lamp or should I hang them like off the, like from the ceiling? Milk, skull emoji. God, I'm so sorry. Oh, boo! Just kidding. Yeah. It's been a fucking wild ass week in retail. I'm like fried. I have some juicy retail stories of the week tonight. Experimentation is key off the ceiling, Alex. Okay, awesome. I will have to do that. I'm gonna do that on stream with y'all if you want. I also really want to like maybe fuck with some more terrariums because that was so much fun. My, how gloopy you are this evening, darling. You'd say off the lamp, so experimentation is the requirement. What if there's a few? There's 3, so split the difference. Hell yeah, retail story of the week. Where's software engineering stories of the week? Oh, Alex, your hair is current blues and purples. I wonder if I saw that in the Discord. I'm trying to remember. That's awesome. Except I just need to not get used to just fucking leaving my drinks near my laptop because that would destroy everything. Also, this is my dinner. I'll eat later. I just ran out of time. Birthday cake quest bar. Alex, you remember retail back when you could work? Oh my god, right. Yeah. Did you ever get like a motorized chair? Hellish as it was, you miss it. There's some nice people. I kind of want to turn the air conditioner on a little bit more. I'm sorry. It's like, it's so fucking hot. Whoa, okay. I'm seeing this from a new angle now that I'm standing up. Actually, before I eat birthday cake bar, let's put fish. Where's I need scissors. Do I have scissors in here? I do. I'm gonna put fish. Also, I need help naming them if you guys want. We have this diva. We have her. And this Ziba. Oh. My twin brother is adopting a kitten on our birthday later this month. And he bought the exact same 3 fish, I think, for his new cat. But these ones are for me. Okay, just gonna grab scissors. I apologize. I'm gonna have to show outfit. Okay, this is a little bit more dangerous than scissors, so I'm gonna do that off camera. I am going to be standing on a swivel chair. I'm so sorry. My boyfriend is a foot taller than me and hung this up because, you know. Oh my god, I found scissors. You never got the chair, Alex. Still saving, getting laser done first. Gotcha. Grocery store theft, Ahab. Let's go. You're at the gym, Alex, sorry. You wanted to stop by and say hi. You've been AWOL for a while, but slowly making your way back. It's so good to see you. And it's been really cool seeing all of your Blender creations and your animations on Discord as well. So good to see you. Welcome back and have fun at the gym. And we'll stay in touch. Yeah. If spill of the week is AJ's blood from scissors, I'm going to lose it. Oh my god, do not stand on swivel chair. Okay. Fine. Yeah. My LLC does not have workers' comp insurance yet. So, yeah. Fair. Oh shit, UK is on it. They are surprisingly going... Oh, everything in the UK is security tagged in grocery stores? Sorry about the air conditioner. I hope it's not super annoying. I'm gonna hang these off the lamp, and then when Mike gets home, I'll have him hang up the last one. Hi, Celeste. What's the best way? Maybe through the fin. We're gonna do piercings. Any suggestions on who this diva should, what her name should be? I was having an intrusive thought about putting the ocean lamp inside that, but I don't think there's anything for it to sit on. The motorized assistance chairs at grocery stores here aren't guarded or tagged, but not in a notified way. Oh. Celeste, cute fishy. Fish. Fair. Fair. So orange fish? Ayab. It has to be something cursed, knowing us. Oh wait, that's sick. Wait, this light isn't that hot, is it? I don't want to fight. Oh, that gets really hot. Never mind. How about that? You can't see it. Fish. Oh, that's cute actually. That's cute. I fucked with that. I don't fuck with it. can always move these around if we find a better spot for them, but... Oh, that's cute as fuck. Okay, you vote Ahab for orange fish. Pale one is Julia, blue one is Lucas. Okay. I fucks with that too. Give her a spin. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at that. Oh. Where's the remote? Oh, it's right here. Party. Wrong one. Party. Oh no, not both of you. No, no, no. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, I love it. I freaking love it. That looks nice. Cut out a few tinfoil fish for the inside of the lampshade. Heat safe and light blocking. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Oh shit. We still have more secreters from, not this fucker. I hate this thing. We still have more from, from last week's live. So I can hang these up too. These are not made of fabric, so these are probably a little bit more heat resistant. Comment below. Or I can just mail them out so people have little souvenirs. Homeschooler wisdom. Oh. From your Amish upbringing. I'm trying to see. There's so much orange light that I'm just like, Wait, this thing has different light settings. Hold on. Scary stories. Oh, I can make it colder. Kill the orange light. Okay, we're cooking. This thing, Ahab, this thing is fucking brilliant. This is a tripod, and this thing charges on USB-C and wireless. Insane. Okay, oh, I fucks with it. Ooh, The Octopus. If you haven't watched My Teacher the Octopus, watch it. I don't think I've heard of that. I like Nannerpuss from like the Super Bowl commercial. Denny's. Anyone? Ahab, it actually comes through pretty nice here. A little more red in the orange lamp would go well. But the background is giving pink blue in the best way. I love that you discovered filming lights. Well, thank you for fucking sending these to me. All 3 of these lights. And then I have Luke's acupressure mat under my grippers. I think these should go on the wall. I feel like the wall is kind of boring right now. Ahab, documentary where someone finally tracked the reproductive cycle of an octopus. It will break your heart. You'll never eat them, and it's breathtaking footage. What was it called again? Is it Teacher the My Teacher the Octopus? Oh, that's cool. They're so cool. I also will never fucking eat one. Calamari looks fucking disgusting. Like, actually piss me the fuck off. It's so disgusting. Hold on, I'm giving a little piercing to Luke's forehead. Sorry, Luke. In the name of science. Cash Band Coochie. Hi, what's your name? I don't think I've met you before. Denny's or Waffle House? Personally, ooh, I like an IHOP personally. Denny's fucks hard. Waffle House, usually a little sketchy, usually like very busy. I'd say Denny's personally, but IHOP fucks hard because it has gluten-free options. And if you have a name you'd like me to call you, please let me know. Nice to meet you. Ahab, mother octopus die on their brood over 18 months, guarding them, feeding them, starving and falling apart. Wild stuff. Sorry, too heavy. Oh, we're just warming up. It's Friday night. Let's talk about dead moms. Jesus. Hey, at least someone else made it dark first. Cheers to that. Also, yes, good point, Ahab. We don't have Waffle House up here, unfortunately. I wish. I have Denny's. I feel like I'm competing talking over the air conditioner. I'm gonna suffer, unfortunately. I fear it's necessary. Oh my god. Okay. You're Cash. Nice to meet you, Cash. Luke! Luke and Julia should be together. I think that's tea. Also, where the fuck are they? Actually, that's kind of cute. But I didn't make the fishing line long enough. Oh wait, I can tie it to the little in shard. Oh, I thought he was upside down for a second. Actually, no, he's good. Cash, I have a belly button. It's very beautiful. I'm so glad. Ahab, what's the over-under on whether I see Luke and Julie this weekend while leaving Chi-Town, Chicago, and driving away? Have you actually reached out to them about actually like meeting up? I'm so fucking jealous. I wish I could road trip with you guys. Yeah, the Cash, that seems good. No stinky. Bruh. I had PS. I'll have to bounce out for like 10 minutes at a call at some point, but we'll bounce back in. Awesome. I wonder if anyone else, like if Luke or Julia or anyone else is going to join tonight too. You have not figured played by ear and just check in when you land. Are you, oh, you're renting a car? So you're flying to Chicago and then driving? Oh, I really wanted to stand on the swivel chair. You guys are no fun. All right, Julia. This is, Julia's fish is an example of why you don't dump medication down the toilet, because the progesterone leaks into the sea and then fish grow tits. And that fish is Julia. You're flying to Chicago, then driving. Trans woman sprinter van full of her life across the country. You are the Rainbow Railroad, Ahab. Oh wait, actually this is really cute. I'll have to get some more stuff to put on the wall then. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, you're so cute. And consumable. You will be cooked. Ooh. Okay. I just need to trim that. Oh. That's a little low, but... I have never put pills in toilet. Put pills in you. Period. Heard. You are the medication drop box at the pharmacy, full of like empty syringes. All right. Let's see how I can arrange this. Also, whoever guesses what aqueous solution is in this gets a free animal mailed to them of their choice. I think Julie's gonna be up in a tree because you know what the fuck. She's like that. She has a long neck and she climbs trees. Oh, you can't even see her. Fuck. Okay. This is so jank, but whatever. Can we see all the fishies now? Perfect. You hope your friend joins us next week. She is super privacy coded, but we'll be driving whoa, English language, please come back. She is super privacy coded, so no Instagram, but we will be driving this time next week. I'm going to make her join in. Oh, you're gonna be, you're gonna be like, I hope you're driving while you're watching live and like it's on the steering wheel while you're going down the highway. Have you first found out about fentanyl from nurses sucking the used fent patches out of the medical waste? They ate that. Cum. No, not cum. New Hampshire jank. What are you saying about New Hampshire? Besides being like one of the worst places for trans people. Also, does this feel too casual, like with this outfit? I'm like, I want it to be more fishy, so that MTF school can like be very MTF, but like I don't, you know, because that's my personal aesthetic. And then MTF, like if I'm gonna film MTF, then I'll do like the MTF shirt, do the makeup and everything. But this is more how I kind of dress day to day. Deleted come too much, you're bad. Ahab will see, we both drive, so whoever isn't driving has to be live present. Okay, you have to be reporting it. All right, quest bar. The birthday cake quest bars are the only ones at Misread Pharmacy that aren't dry as fucking hell, but are still gluten-free. Kind of looks like ass, though. You think there's... No, I think there is nothing more realistically MTF than to show both sides, casual and fancy. Thank you. Did you enjoy the unboxing videos of the lamps, the terrarium and the ocean lamp? Protein bars make you farty. Thank you for sharing with the class. It kind of looks like Play-Doh. It's so good though. Yeah. I had so much fun. Lena suggested like an eyeliner last week that I did. I felt really pretty looking back. I was like, oh my god, I look cunt. I looked rich. So I'm excited to kind of not put that much pressure on myself all the time. And I filmed 3 MTF schools last week as well. So now that I have some in the piggy bank, I get to be in the tank. Honestly, this week has been trying to sleep at any time you weren't working. It was work, planning, sobbing, sleeping, but you will check them out. Oh my god, you're totally good. You're totally good. You had so much going on this week. Please don't worry. I was excited to show you. My eyeliner was so sick. Thank you. I had so much fun. Yeah. Give him a spoon. Yeah, she wanted me to try like an Egyptian, like half moon crescent eyeliner, and it was really good. I really liked that. Oh my god, what is Luke doing to you, Ahab? Ew. Do y'all see that? Oh. Oh. You guys are a family. Why would you do that? Okay. Wait, so what day do you fly out? Yep, settle down, Luke. I'm Demi. Demi Moore. I might find a better setup for that. Leave for airport 8 a.m. tomorrow. Damn. So are you getting off early tonight? Ew. Let's rephrase that, AJ. Are you putting bedtime tonight early? Your favorite trans comedians are in Chicago trying to catch an open mic or something before the drive starts Monday. Who are your favorite comedians? Bed before, but up to midnight. Okay. So no lit FaceTime. See, I'm having conflicting feelings about this plant. It just doesn't seem on theme. I shall think on it. Everyone else here, how's your week been? Do you have any fun weekend plans? Okay, the lamp is like really fucking hard right now. Look at that. The rainbow. Gwen Rose and Talia Clay. Both kill you, but Talia looks out like your partner. So it's nice. Oh, okay. You'll be a little bit lit. A little. I'm kind of curious if I shut that light off, if it will change anything. Fucking lit. Literally. Let's explore. Oh. Yes. Oh my god, Julia, you're at dinner with Luke and coworkers and you're in the bathroom and so you're saying hi. We should make it back before the end of live streaming, I think. I'll be around. Have fun. Tell Luke I said hi. Please give him a hug. And that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are seeing each other in person. Julia, don't tease us like this. Are you fancy dressed for work dinner? Have you put outfit? You look cunt as hell, I think, Julia. You're good. Okay, this is the light. This is the lighting. I just gotta figure out what the fuck to do with that. I'm feeling fish. Except I don't use that term because it's ballroom. And misogynistic. Julia's son, cute outfit pick later. Oh my gosh. If you guys get a picture together, I know you don't like show your face, Ahab, but like put an emoji over it. Send me a picture of all three of you. That'll make me so happy. I'll repost it. Oh my god, this fucking light. Oh my god. I feel so aqueous. I'm gonna put music while I have music. We're gonna listen to the national anthem. All the boys wanna know if they can book her and drag on everybody's favorite internet Julia, you should be able to make it tonight. Period. Guys, please sober up before driving home. But yeah, I absolutely love that. I'd love to. I fucking love to. That was really fun. Worm. Oh my god, Julia. So you have a fish. Ahab said you're the pale one. And you're also in a tree because you got too lit off the fence. And the ladders. Fish ladders? Xanax. And then this one is Luke. And this one's Ahab. The first three, like, almost every week regulars. well, that there's a whole group, but like, yeah. Anyways, Luke is drinking. Okay, please get home safe, guys. Some of the first three. There's so many. I have a list because it's just like I'm so blessed. Like to know that like people are gonna show up when I do this. It just makes me so happy. Okay, Julia. Scout. Put outfit. Put markup. Tell Luke I said hi. Tell Luke I said rat cervix. And hopefully we'll see you guys later. I'm so in love with this lighting. I'm gonna keep saying it. Whoa. I just fucking like whatever the fuck that was. Hard to do makeup in this lighting, but it slays. Yeah, I definitely do like more of a normal like ring light, or like have this when I'm doing actual makeup. This is more mood lighting. Yeah, I missed you guys all week. Mike and I have been talking Patreon plans. Hi, Yumi. You're from the UK. Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, it's almost 1 a.m. Lena, I don't know if Lena's probably still not here because it's like 1 a.m. her time. She's in Paris, I think, or somewhere in France. So, thank you for joining, though. Have I seen Clockwork Orange? All the evil people go to milk bars and drink milk. No. I have not seen it. I've heard things about it. I've seen clips. But I'm gonna add it to the Letterboxd. Put digestion. Almost 2 a.m. in Paris. Wow. Wow. Time zones. How's my evening? It's good. I worked. I slept hard. I take a nap after work. I was fucking wiped. And then I was like, I gotta fucking set up this new setup, trying to figure that out. But yeah, having fun. I kept listening to, I cut last Friday, we made that terrarium. Oh, I'll get to that ACAB. Yeah, we did the terrarium last week. And since nobody guessed it, the mysterious aqueous liquid is water-based lubricant because it doesn't move. Isn't that cool? It's a little party. So, clean, obviously unused. But, very shorty. I don't need to see Clockwork Orange. The trigger warning our events, RAPE events are insane. That's why I don't know if you watched Midsummer. That shit fucked me bad. Yumi, whoa, even talking about it just like fucking sent me. I'm gonna grab stuffed animal. Even though my hands are not clean. It's fine. This is my daughter. You love time zones, Yumi. It is currently, you would love to get rid of daylight savings. What's your take? Daylight savings, good or bad? In the US? That's a good question. Ahab, post-work nap is the move. Bye phase, sleep. Oh my god, I feel so seen. The bi erasure was not here tonight. I slept very bisexually. 2 sleep periods per night is classic human sleep pattern. This is why you and Mike would get along so well, because he was literally like, humans have, if electricity disappeared, we would go to a diurnal sleeping cycle. And he's like, I'm like, yo, that's so cute. Thank you, Yumi. You were so close to your guys. Yeah, true. You love Midsummer. You don't need to talk about, we don't have to talk about you love that movie. Me was so cute. Yumi, yes! My brother got it for me at GameStop. This thing is $40. That is not bad. And she's so sleepy. Yeah, Midsummer is just like heavy on like the trafficking. I mean, in like a cult setting, and it was just like, it fucked me up so bad, and I kept watching it and re-traumatizing myself, and then I was like, oh, I should stop. You remember watching a video about that sleep cycle, 2 sleep cycles in one night, Yumi? Yeah. Oh, as they used to do. Yeah. I get my 7 hours of sleep. Kind of boring, but like, I've been trying to do my like media work in the morning before my retail job instead of doing it at night when I'm like crashing. And then with the only exception being Friday nights, I like stay up and hang out with everyone. Yumi, well, speaking of sleep, yeah, girl, it's 1. I'm so sorry that it's so late. Thank you for joining though. Ahab, you maintained it well for 5 to 6 years. You did the diurnal sleeping. Hard for planning hangs with normies though. You want to talk sleep torture? Time for you to honk shoe, Yumi. Sleep well, diva. I feel like I remember you being on a live before. I can't remember. But if you're returning, then welcome back. Speaking of sleep torture, I don't know if that's how I should phrase that. When I worked in news, when I first got hired, I was working weekends. So I was working 3 p.m. to midnight, 3 p.m. to 11:30. All right. Sleep well, Yumi. Love you. Have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. So I started as a weekend producer. So I sleep torture. Yeah, we're talking about fucked up work sleep schedules. And then I moved to weekdays and got my worked the 10 p.m. So I worked from 2 to 11. And then I wanted to get off weekends completely, so I got the morning shows. And my first morning show, well, like I got the noon newscast and I got the 7 a.m. So I started working from 4 a.m. to 12:30, which is bleh. That was fucked up. Because then I was getting up at like 2 a.m. I was going to bed at like 5 or 6 p.m. And then like I wasn't able to see my friends. My boyfriend works second shift, so I never saw him. And then, Yumi, would you prefer y'all instead of you lot? Oh, I love y'all. My my father is from the South. I say y'all unironically because of him and like my grandmother and everyone. Y'all. So that was like zombie hours, but then I went full psycho zombie hours, and I got but right before I quit, I moved to doing the 4:30 a.m. newscast and then the 7 a.m. newscast. So I was coming in at midnight and working from midnight to 8 a.m. And then I would sleep all day when I'm supposed to like have appointments and like see people and do things. And I like trying to sleep when the sun is up and then like wake up when it's like midnight. That like really is not human. I felt so unhuman for a long time. And I felt when I finally quit, I was like, I felt so much better. Like that killed my mental health. Killed. But the only thing is, when I was working morning shifts, I got to work the talk show, which inspired me to do the podcast. So that was like the one really, really good thing I love about that experience. Anyways, Yumi used to work nights. It was the shittiest job ever, and it was a package sorting. Damn. You agree? That's why you started listening to ASMR. Yes, I've heard ASMR helps us sleep a lot. This bitch overdosed on ASMR. That's why she'll never wake up. Hi, Steven. Thank you for your message about this week's MTF school. That meant a lot to me. All right, good night, Yumi. Thank you. Have a great weekend. You can't stay, but you wanted to pop in. Thank you. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Yes, this week's MTF school was about vision boarding your transition. And Steven said it was helpful, so that made me feel good. Ahab, you love building your life into a cave and then sleeping when the sun is up. Given your ideal world, you'd... Did y'all hear that? I just heard something move in my room. I think it's the neighbors. I swear to God, I thought I heard something move in my room. Oh, hell no. SpongeBob took too much Benadryl. Okay. Hate that. Vision boarding your transition cave troll from Lord of the Rings. I don't remember if you were a Magic the Gathering diva, but The Hobbit just came out. The Hobbit set just came out today. Mike has packs for me to open. So he's very excited about that. He made me watch The Lord of the Rings, and I am obsessed. Let me actually pull up the agenda. The trans agenda. Oh my God, I should actually call the lesson plan the trans agenda. I'm so creative like that. I have the mind of a mastermind. Oh, that's my hair. Blech. You're MTG adjacent. Too stressful for you, but lovely. I agree. On Tuesday I played with Mike and our mutual friend, and they are so competitive with it. It like freaked me out, and I left. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna play with you guys anymore. I love you very much, but I'm terrified, like, because they get really into it. And I'm like, guys, it's a game. They're just like so serious about it. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever, have fun. So I don't like the politics of it. Like, I just want to like make moves and have fun, but it's all like people getting defensive and like, anyways, Ahab, homeschooled as fuck, totally LOTR obsessed, read them 8 to 9 times, and all of the Tolkien writings 3 to 4 times. Wow. Ahab, playing with real MTG players sucks. Your buddy knows the math. It's crazy. And then there's like, at the shop that we play at, on Saturday they have, what is it? CEDH, like Elder Dragon Highlands competitions, and it's like people fucking yelling. Like, it's like that fucking serious. Like, I did a pre-release night, I think it was for Avatar. I went in for like, we did Two-Headed Giant at Chromatic Dragon Games in Somersworth, New Hampshire, best game store in the world. And they were having a CEDH tournament in the same room, and like people were like yelling, and I was like, flashbacks. So I never knew that Magic was so fucking aggressive, or like, but people, like, that's their entire life. Like, Mike studies it. Like, when he's not like at the gym or like listening to me talk about therapy, he is like watching like the competitions online. He is like building decks. He has like 1 million decks. Like, it is life. It is life for them. And I'm very like casual, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, transgender. Okay. What did I have for next week's MTF schools? I'm curious for y'all's input. Also, we hit 100 MTF schools last week. So there are now over 100 episodes of MTF School. That is fucking crazy. We have a commentary on nail polish, and we have losing muscle tone and getting squishy. Those are the options for next week's MTF School. Ahab, if you watch the MTG documentary on Netflix, a girl you went to college with is on there as a real player. She went on to master's degree in comp sci, and then made like 300 to 500K a year at Amazon. Fuck. Yeah. Cosplay nerds when like real MTG players show up. So yes, we have muscle tone, squishy, and I love that I wrote dissociation check because it is really fucking going crazy right now. What the fuck was the other one? I just read it. Nails. Revisited. Nail polish is so sweet, but squishy skin lessons are so cool. Okay, vote for squishy skin. Thank you for your input. I'm already like balls deep in the dissociation. Oh, you hope you're not the dissociation trigger? No, you're totally good. No. I don't even know what it was. I don't even remember. Probably, no, I have no idea. I have literally goldfish memory with DID. Retail stories of the week. Gunshots. Yesterday morning, Oh, movie. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. What are 3 of my favorite movies? Okay, let's start there, because I'm really fucking associated. We'll get back to retail stories of the week. Right now, fucking top fucking tier. Like, I really want to get, like, tattoos of Hunger Games right now. So, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Blade Runner 2049. Oh my god! I didn't tell you, and I have to show you. Mike and I put all of our DVDs into one binder. So I can do a little DVD haul real quick. Everyone likes a movie. So, oh, and then Revenge of the Sith. Those are my top 3 right now. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We have Clone Wars, and then the prequels, which fucking come for me. Prequels are the best, in my opinion. Then we have, you love the bleed out memes? Oh, from Blade Runner? Yep, and then there's Blade Runner, OG, and 2049. And then I have, Ahsoka, season 1, fucking obsessed. I have all my Hunger Games. And then I have all of my Hot Wheels movies. I have, James Bond, Indiana Jones, Kill Bill. I have, you saw Revenge of the Sith at midnight release costume theater party. I'm so jealous. That's so cool. Mike watched episode 2 live in theaters, and he said the, like, it's like the Shockwave. Am I 40? No, I was just, like, ready at 10 years old to go watch Revenge of the Sith. Your disc finder is 40. What do you mean 40? Anyways, this is the movie I was in. We got DVDs of it. Contact with Jodie Foster, The Great Gatsby, A Star is Born with Lady Gaga, Megan and Scott Pilgrim, Cunty Campy, and then all the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then Legend of Korra, and then what is this? Lord of the Rings. And then The Expanse, which is a show was one of my first shows I watched with Mike besides The Boys. You had those disc binders, but like 20 years ago. Yeah, no, this one's for my dad, because I had just like that little one that I've shown before. And I had way too many fucking DVDs, and like you saw like the fucking shelves I had. It was so hard to like keep it clean, so I just put everything in here. So you have The Expanse, which has fucking 6 seasons. Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. I know that right. Brother Bear, Tuck Everlasting, Into the Wild, The Lovely Bones, which is fucking dark. The Expanse is supposed to be great. You need to watch it. You have to watch it. And then I have all my Pokemon movies. My dad burned a couple copies of Detective Pikachu for me. And these are my Britney, Gaga, Beyonce DVDs. And then we get into my horror. Okay, here's my horror section. Not that I can watch any of these movies during my EMDR era. Tuck Everlasting is a little hilarious. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? What the fuck do you... Please explain. Please explain yourself. Don't come for her. Blair Witch Project. Blackcoat's Daughter, The Witch. Silent Hill 1 and 2. Antlers is one of my favorite movies, but I just can't watch it right now because I'm so, like, EMDR'd. Oh, wait, okay, I'm so sorry, I lied. If I had to have another category of like movies that are my favorites but I can't watch right now. Saw. The fucking Saw series. I love all of them. And then Alien, the Alien movies, and Prometheus, which I've watched some of. And then Mike and I are watching Cowboy Bebop through because we watched all of Avatar and Korra, which was my choice, and then now we're doing a show that he wants. And he grew up watching it on Cartoon Network. So Cowboy Bebop, we're getting through that. There's also Afro Samurai somewhere here. And that's it. You're supposed to have a disc binder in a Chevy Cavalier. Pull out your copy of Metaroa by Linkin Park for the drive. That doesn't explain. That does not explain. That doesn't explain Tuck Everlasting. Saw gore porn. You know, it's free EMDR. Before I had real EMDR. Also, I didn't realize that the first movie was literally my fucking life. Like being locked in a room with another person and like trying to figure out how to get out, and you both are like. So, never realized that's why I connected with the series so much. Alien series is the fucking best. Slow down, Space Pirate. Cowboy Bebop goes so hard. It is really cool. It has some triggering moments, which is like crazy for like a Cartoon Network show. But it's really good. We've been watching it. We made nachos the other night, like fucking a sheet pan, and I just cover it with Tostitos scoops, ground beef, tomatoes from our garden, three cheese Mexican shredded cheddar cheese bag, dump it. Mild salsa, dump it. Cut up peppers, dump it. Bake that shit. The whole fucking thing as like a fucking cake for like 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese is like brown or black, and then just eat it. Back to Tuck Everlasting. It was an era. Time travel love is tough for you. Reminds you a bit of Cider House Rules. I have not watched that in a long time. Cider House Rules was filmed in Maine. Probably just an era. No, and that's also why I like Tuck Everlasting, because I've been like, you know, with my journey and past people. I'll say more if we call later. But yeah, that shit gets me hard. Oh! No. Cut. That shit goes hard. It gets me so good. Love it. Your COVID weight gain, 8 beers a day, 1 sheet pan of nachos, 8 ounces of cheese, 4 to 6 days a week. Yeah, that nacho recipe. Girl, you need a Matrix section. Fuck. Oh, you're so right. I do. My last boyfriend introduced me to the nacho sheet pan. And I would burn my fucking lungs out. I would burn my throat on a bong, and then we watch Hell's Kitchen and eat nachos. And then Rick and Morty. It was a time. Yeah, Matrix, especially with the trans girl power. Okay, you're gonna head out. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'm actually gonna go wash my hands and grab some water. That sounds incredible. So I'll be right back. 2 trans girl power. Okay. I will be right back too. Can y'all watch her? If she wakes up and she has a bad dream, please ask her about it. The train's gonna get her first. I'm back. Put self-care. I know that right. Whew. Dissociation check. Cool. We have acupressure mat for starters. Fuck, wow, I haven't been this dissociated on live in a minute. Can you stay there? Okay. Knock down everything, check. Oh, wait. Okay. Right. Okay. So, the other thing we've been working on is Mike got me Pokemon Lego Mewtwo Lab break! Urgh. So fucking excited. So I've been building Mewtwo, so I'm gonna do that instead of putting makeup tonight. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot though. So this is Mewtwo so far. She looks fantastic. Body T, limbs snatched. Like she looks like a crime scene photo. So yeah. There's a fuck ton of bags though. And one of my like favorite things to do, like to decompress at night, is to like build with Legos and like watch a movie. So we're building the body of Mewtwo. I just need to move those out of the way because I'm on book 1. So he's supposed to look like this. Julia, you played a game of pool and you're urinating again. Piss, Diva, piss. And that's fun. I hope you're winning. Or at least cheating. Mewtwo. I am building Pokemons. I'll keep you company while you pee. Luke isn't there. You're filled with sorrow. Oh no. You did win the game of pool though. Period. Period, Diva. Okay. So we need to build out his hips. Her body needs to be snatched. So I need these like little purple bits. How do we do this? I'm gonna set this up like this. It also comes with a tiny little master ball. It's very cute. That's not what you said. Lucan, you aren't here as in the live stream. Luke is still with you. Oh, like you're just jumping in, you're not like here for the live stream? Or you don't exist at all? Are you a figment of my imagination? Trying to get this. How the fuck? Oh, duh. How the fuck? Mewtwo. Oh, shit. Your thigh gap increased, Mewtwo. Oh, shit. I broke her legs off. Frack. Fuck, it's a Sunday. How do I fix this? Oh, period. You have so many little shapes. Okay, big purple piece. Put Lego. Hi, Bobby. I'm amazing. You wish you could stay. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Thank you. I just hanging out. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Having a pretty chill Friday night. I don't have to film MTF school tonight, so I've been showing my movie collection. We've been working on the new streaming setup, and I am building with Legos as like a, I don't know, something to do while I talk instead of doing makeup. And just sweating my brows off, even though they're in a trash can somewhere. But yes, so, but yeah, this is still MTF study hall. So if you have any trans topics you want to talk about, or anything you're proud of in your transition that you want to talk about, I'd love to hear it. I'm also trying to do some grounding from dissociation, because I'm like kind of happy right now. I need this piece. Ooh. Okay. We're building her tummy. Also, I've done so much goddamn editing this week. Like, I put out MTF School. I put out the Secreter Olympics, the 3-minute reel, both yesterday and the night before. And then I did the 30-minute full Secreter Olympics on YouTube. I did the full ocean lamp on like Saturday or Sunday. I did that reel. I've been having so much fun with editing. Do I do Lego kits or freestyle everything? I am right now doing the new Pokemon Lego collab. It's Mewtwo's Lab Break. So I'm doing that right now. So I usually don't have enough Legos to freestyle with. Right now I just kind of build the sets. I do a lot of Star Wars, like the starships and like the droids and stuff like that, and like little battle scenes. Like I have a scene from Ahsoka here. I when I'm back at my parents' house, I have like a whole fucking tote full of Legos, and I do a lot of like free building, freestyling there, and that's what I grew up doing. So eventually, when I have more Legos, I'll do more freestyling. But yeah, do you build with Legos? I need a yellow piece. It's also really hot in here. I'm gonna turn the fan on at least a little bit. Your wife is more of a Lego fan. Oh wait. Hi Vanessa. I missed your name. Your wife is more of a Lego fan. That's cool though. What does she build? What kind of sets does she do? I hope you all can still hear me if I put on the AC. It's kind of necessary, unfortunately. Oh, she does more kits? Where'd I have that block? I just had that fucking block. Where the fuck is block? Mainly holiday themed. Oh, nice. So do you have the ones that like have the LED lights in them? Oh, I found it. All right. I am building I'm missing a piece. Where the fuck? Who the fuck tried to call me when I'm so busy? You've never interacted with the live stream before, so this is your first and you're the slowest typer in the world on your phone. No worries. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I do this every Friday night. And we talk about trans topics or just hang out, just do whatever. So it's fun. I love it. There's a group of people who are always here every Friday night. And yeah. This is my social life on Fridays. Do you have any fun weekend plans? I am completing his tummy. Cool. She needs legs. If you don't mind me asking, am I MTF? Yes, I am MTF. I have been medically transitioning for just about 10 years now. And I've been out for 9.5 years. So I'm happy to answer any questions about my transition. I'm guessing, are you MTF? And, how's your transition going? I've met so many other girls on here. It's awesome. Hearing other people's experiences. And I've met girls from all over the world on here. And hearing about what it's like transitioning in the UK versus not the Middle East, but Western Europe, Eastern Europe, all over the place. You never would have guessed. Oh, thank you. I did a little bit of voice training, just kind of on my own with YouTube tutorials for a long time. But, this is kind of my natural, resting voice now. I started transitioning at 18, so I'd already gone through male puberty. So I wasn't one of the kids who got on testosterone blockers and stuff and never had their voice drop. So yeah. You're gender fluid, you're two-spirited, no plans on transitioning. Oh, well, nice to meet you. That's awesome. Two-spirit. I have a really good friend who's two-spirit. Yeah, that's super cool. I thought I was gender fluid for a minute before I transitioned, and then gender dysphoria got me, gal. Also, what pronouns do you prefer right now? Lego. I'm also autistic as hell. So, if that's not already clear. But, yeah, I have so much fun doing MTF school. And then kind of getting ideas from everyone when they come on here and talk about their transitions. And I've been doing MTF school for a year now. It was a year last month, and I have over 100 episodes out now, which is really cool. So, yeah. So if anyone has any questions on transitioning or wants to talk about something in their transitions or just gender in general or anything, let's hear it. You don't really prefer anything. If you're in Vanessa mode, she, her is great. Awesome. That's a really pretty name. That's cool. Ahab, who will be back later, is agender and uses it, that pronouns, I believe. So we have a good little mix of the alphabet soup people. Yeah. I also have a podcast where I talk about mental health topics and trauma healing. So those are also topics I talk about here as well. Vanessa, you're not picky. Just don't call me late for dinner. There's like a RuPaul quote that's coming to mind where he was like, I don't care what you call me as long as you call me, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting to a new step. Mewtwo looks like a fucking Pinewood Derby car from my Boy Scout troop, where the wheels came off. I need this thing. I need this thing. Oh shit. No, okay. I need to go in order. Go in order, AJ. Okay. I'm putting purple block. Did you find me through MTF school? Woo! Okay, I need one more of those pieces. Also, the humidity is getting me, gal. Like, my my hair is like... Oh, you missed that question. Did you find me through MTF school? Or just kind of stumbled across my live? I'm always curious, like, where people come from. Either way, it's lovely to have you and get to know you. Alright. We're building the engine of the Mewtwo car, apparently. Because... Or that's his butt plug. I'm not sure. To be determined. Okay. Okay. You believe you're following me and noticed the live stream and said, why not? Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. It's so cool getting to know everyone on here. All right. This is supposed to go here, like that. I think this is where the tail is going to plug into. Oh yes, I'm seeing the vision come together. Okay. Okay. Need to put... What the fuck? Oh, I put it on backwards. Did I? Yes, I did. Thanks, glad you dropped in. You seem like a genuinely good person. Thank you. I just love having fun on here. And I want to eventually, hopefully soon, start actually doing some streaming instead of just Instagram lives too. So, thank you. Yeah, I try to have fun. I try to make it a welcoming space, a fun space, and yeah. Are you in the U.S.? I don't need the hair in the Lego. Okay. Moving on to next step. He comes with all these like really cool stickers too. Like they're all like the lab equipment. I need round piece. Got it. And that is going like that. Do I game at all? If so, what's my favorite game? I do. I play Pokemon is my favorite. Anything Pokemon. Especially like the original games. And then I also have been getting into Breath of the Wild, like Legend of Zelda. And that's kind of the majority of what I play. What about you? Do you game? Shit, the bugs are coming in. Yes, you're a lifelong gamer. All-time favorite is Baldur's Gate 3. That's pretty cool. What platform is that? I'm trying to remember. My boyfriend Mike used to play Assassin's Creed and like Cyberpunk and stuff. You just started your 5th playthrough. Nice. I've heard a lot about it. I have not played it myself. Maybe in the future. Is that a Steam game? We're building his neck. The fuck? Oh. This makes no goddamn sense. PC for you, but it's also on Xbox and PlayStation. Nice. I have an Xbox that my brother had Forza 5 put on for me because of the Hot Wheels DLC. And I think I haven't played it in a couple years. So that's about as hardcore as I get in terms of like consoles, I guess. Oh shit. Oh. The lighting has been all over the place. We are still figuring out this new setup. Cool. I'll go with that. I need to see my pores while I sweat. Oh, you're surprised I don't dive into the Lego games. Loved Lego Star Wars. Funny you said that. Say that. My brother had Lego Star Wars for DS or Game Boy, Nintendo, when we were kids, and I loved that. I totally forgot those games existed, honestly. Okay. Oh, we're almost done with the first bag of Lego. We are building Mewtwo's body T. Okay. Okay. We are building her bust. But yeah, so that's my Friday night so far. Just doing this stuff. How does that go? Okay. I'm like flying through this now. I keep blocking the little lamp. The little terrarium lamp. I think it needs to be higher up, so that I'm not always in front of it. So, just kind of experimenting with the new setup. So happy you stopped by. Look forward to stopping by again. Keep being awesome. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Vanessa. Have a great weekend. And I hope your wife enjoys playing with Legos too. And yeah, thanks for joining. I hope your first live stream was fun. All right, take care. Is that the first bag? Oh yes, snatched, absolutely snatched. Body contour, body T. I have to sneeze. Or not. I'm gonna go grab something. I'll be right back. Like, you won't even notice that I'm gone. I'll be that fast. I'm back. All right. Oh. So fucking hot. I don't want to put my hair up. I don't know if this is really gonna help. It's fine. Nope. Look crazy as hell. I wish there was some way to cool my room down that like wouldn't be louder than me talking. Maybe some little fan or something. Okay, second bag of Lego. Put that down. We're on bag 2 of 5. Oh, that's nice. I had to get some caffeine. Bruh. I'm fucking cooked. Alright, so what part are we working on now? Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm still figuring out the lighting setup too. Okay, so this is what we have so far of Mewtwo. We are building Mewtwo's Lab Break from Lego. Yay, capitalism with shiny plastic. I don't know what the fuck we're building his leg. We're building a leg. So I need this. Okay. We're building his ulna. I still feel bad for blocking on someone. I'll just have to sit here and not move. Huh? What? Okay. Step 42 is complete. We are adding the blood vessels. I now add this. No, it died. My light died. Oh well. Shocked. I guess I have to keep it plugged in. That's a bummer. This light is kind of cool though. So I'm gonna fuck with that. I don't fuck with it. I need a red piece. Actually, yeah, without that light, my key light, the ocean lamp does more. Ooh, yes. Absolutely. I am building Legos in the dark too is also a very interesting challenge. Bruh. Okay. I need that. Okay. Fuck. Did I do this right? I fucked it up. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting to a point where I'm like losing the plot with Legos, so I'm gonna call Legos good for the night. I will mark my place for Lego. Yeah, once I start like losing track of like what I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, it's time. It is time. I shall move on to another activity. Okay. Lego, go there. Bruh, it's so fucking hot, bruh. I'll do retail stories of the week when Ahab gets back. I guess I'll do more dissociation and grounding. So I have my acupressure mat that Luke, one of the regulars, got me. I put this under my feet. Actually, I should do bare feet. Let's set a timer for 10 minutes and we'll do barefoot. Clock. Can I do a stop? Oh, nope. Clock. Stopwatch. Timers. 10 minutes. Okay, start. All right, I'm doing the barefoot acupressure light tea. Acupressure light. Oh my gosh, hey, you're back. You got a weepy for a bit with calls, but you're back. Did you miss retail stories? No, I was just saying I was gonna wait for you. Maybe they'll cheer you up. Also, I realized that this light has probably like an hour and a half battery life, and I'll probably have to keep it plugged in. So, barefoot is the move because sitting on it is clearly inappropriate. If I like bare ass sat on it, I don't know why I'm showing my socks. Guys, look at my Gengar socks. Wow. Pokemon. I'm doing a 10-minute timer. Okay, so let's do some retail stories of the week. Can I adjust this chair at all? No. Can you hear me enough over the air conditioner? Also, I love just this light right now. Not bare ass. You sat on it before and got overwhelmed. Oh my god, yes. I did my thighs. I was like wearing shorts. Hi AJ from Autumn. Hi Autumn. Nice to see you. So retail stories of the week. You can hear me fine. AC is there and present, but not a big deal. Okay. I feel like I'm competing over it. Maybe that's the music. Okay, now having less than two inputs will help. How's me? I'm pretty good. It's been a long week. What about thunder thighs? I have wind pants on tonight. My thunder thighs are doing great. It's been a long week, but I'm trying a new streaming setup. We have a backdrop. We have a terrarium that can adjust color, and just trying to stay on top of my dissociation, and been building with Legos and thunder thighs for the win. I got thunder thighs. Thick thigh pussy steroid tea. Smooth. Oh. Period. Smooth. Very vibey. Legos. That's good to hear. And ooh, thank you. How are you, Autumn? How's everything going in your life? Yeah. I love this ocean lamp so much. Like, Ahab bought it for me for stream, but I honestly, like, let this go while I'm trying to fall asleep at night now. And I'm hoping it helps with my flashbacks when I'm trying to sleep. But then there's no timer on it, so I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning a couple nights ago, and it was like daylight bright in here, and like I hadn't shut it off, and Mike forgot to shut it off, and we were both like not sleeping well. I was like, oh. However, the terrarium lamp does have a 30-minute and 60-minute timer. You're okay, just been sleeping all day after work. Girl, I took a 15-minute nap, and that was not enough. Ahab, should I even read this message? Anonymous. Can I read that? Or am I breaking the anonymity clause? You took a 6-hour nap, girl. Oof. Jealous. Like, after like a really fucking hard shift at work, like an edible nap, prime. Like, sometimes I'll be so tired I'll get home from work and I will like to take a nap for 4 hours and then be up all night. Autumn is your nap heroine, Ahab. Okay, I can read it. Okay. Shh. Shush. Amazon gift lists are supposed to be anonymous. Fuck. I forgot that part. You were gonna grab the marble truck, but wanted to ask about it. Marble truck seems awesome and hilarious. Okay. I got like embarrassed and took it off because I was like, I don't know. It was something that like I think would be fun to like kind of set up and do just while I'm talking. Like, especially with my DID, like I have to have like 2 things happening at once so that like I'm not dissociating, or I have to be like doing something actively. I don't know. It didn't really feel like the aquatic theme or like kind of like the other thing, but yeah, so I put it on there and then I got embarrassed and took it off. But I don't know. Don't take it off. Don't be embarrassed. Share it with people the idea and let us in. We love it. Okay. Thank you. Should I add some more stuff to that? I can put that back too. You're so sweet. Autumn, your job doesn't understand how painful people don't like working 10 hours. 10-hour shifts? Ugh. Bruh. Hell no. Mike does 10-hour shifts. And he's like standing and like in a restaurant, 10 hours standing. I don't get it. Ahab, I don't tithe to church. I tithe to humans. I'll be your charity. I'm your Make-A-Wish kid. I feel like a Make-A-Wish kid a lot of times now. Where I'm like, the stuff I talk about on my podcast, and then like, I'm like, okay, back to playing with toys. He's standing around bacon and delicious beef. He is okay, he can nibble. He is a beefcake and he works with beef. Autumn, as an assistant manager, it's bad for them. For 4 days. Ugh. What kind of job, or what, because you graduated for computer science. Are you working in computer science yet, or are you working in retail? Correct me if I'm wrong on any of that. I've been trying to keep track of people and the things they tell me. Who's the girl in her earlier? Was it Yumi? And I believe she was in the UK. I forgot to put her down. What was I talking about? Oh, the Amazon list. It feels like Christmas, honestly. Like when I had going to my like post office and being like, yes, I have come to pick up children's toys. And then I'm like so excited all week to like open it on live. I want to do more unboxings. Like, oh right, Autumn, you worked at Amazon. Right. But yes. So I'll replenish the Amazon wish list. And we were working on Patreon ideas. I might ask for some feedback on our Patreon ideas if you're interested. One of them involves a second stream a week. Autumn, come wrangle AI bots with us, software devs. Management now loves to slow down as long as AI writes the code. Autumn, sadly no IT jobs are coming your way since you're in Florida and you work temporary as a rehire at Halizon. Damn. After 6 years gone from the company, you would work there again. Dang. I work at Misread Pharmacy. So maybe that's a good tie-in for retail stories of the week. Gunshots, people crying, children burning in cars. But I'll add some stuff to the list, and also I'll talk to you later, Ahab, about that too, if you're on, if we call later. Also, my small town, Herman, Maine, that I'm from, in Bangor, Maine, where I grew up, tiny little town, no, maybe not tiny anymore, cute little, like, suburban to rural-ish Maine. They're building a fucking Amazon warehouse in it right now. Like, where the drive-in theater used to be. I, like, drove by, like, when I was home last week or the week before, and it looks like fucking Blade Runner. I was like, they're, like, building the concrete walls, and it's like, what the fuck is this doing here? In the great vacation land state, the Pine Tree State. We crave retail stories of the week. Ahab, okay. Alright. We're in like peak summer rush season right now. I love everybody. I love everybody. AJ, do you know anyone with the last name Barry from up there in Maine? Yes, I do. You know those folks. Yes, I grew up with a few of them. I'm sure there's a lot of them in Maine. Yeah, so, okay. So, I love everybody. Asterisk. I make it my priority to be nice to everyone and try to help everyone as best I can. However, I have, as an autistic person, I have no ability to kind of like mask how I'm feeling or lie. We need to talk berries at some point, period. The Stevens up there too. Yes, I know those too. But like, so when a customer makes me uncomfortable or is rude to me, I can't like hide that, or I can't like, I don't have the emotional bandwidth to kind of play, like, to do the whole de-escalation thing. Like, oh, I understand why you're upset. Like, let's find a way together to fix it. Like, I have a hard time doing that. So if people start yelling at me, I like start laughing because it's like a trauma response. Or like, I've gotten really like a lot better about just standing up for myself, because at that point I'm a fucking human before I'm a fucking corporate wage slave. And that's on that. So, but I work in Maine on the coast, and peak tourist season is happening right now, and all the Canadians are down here. And Autumn, where on the autistic spectrum am I? I don't know. Maybe somewhere between sorry, I was like trying to make something up. I'm high functioning, I guess. She is tizzed. I have the tism. I'm high functioning, but I have definitely some blind spots around like trusting people and stuff like that, and like being really gullible. I had to learn how to develop social skills. I made that a hyperfixation for a few years. So all the Canadians are in Maine right now. Yay. God bless them, love them, but it's still it's my job to be like, do you have a phone number with us? Do you have a card with us? And they're like, huh? No, not from here. And I go, oh, okay. And so I just like drop it, because, you know, you need a phone number or an account with us. You can use a Canadian phone number, but you need an account to get sale prices. Wait, why are the Canadians in Maine? Warm vacations. Everything is so much cheaper here for them. So they come down and buy like everything. I think our taxes are lower than theirs too, maybe. And also it's warmer, yeah. And they don't really have beaches up there like we do down here. Not that Maine beaches are like Florida, but like they don't have as much up there, I guess, in terms of capitalist buffet. Autumn, time for the Canadian national anthem. Oh, Canada, I forgot the words. Great. So my beef with the Canadians though is like, and I'm not like xenophobic. I love Canadians. But like, when they start arguing with me in French, I'm like, hello? Bruh. So like, when they're like, it's supposed to be 50%, like 50% off, because it's like a buy one, get one 50% off or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's with a phone number and a card. And they're like, we don't have that. And I'm like, but then sometimes they'll literally be like, they'll revert completely to French and just be like talking to me in French. And I'm like, So I have to be like, bag? Receipt? Like, it is. And we're not allowed to just like let people use our phone numbers or like employee cards so that they can get the sale prices and then just move along. So it's like a fucking battle. Because I'm like, I don't really know what to do here. Like, so sometimes like if people like put up a huge fight about like the sale prices, but they don't want to make an account, but they also don't understand me, I'll just bring in a manager. Julia, you cannot hear me because you have me muted. Heard. So yeah, a lot of them are very, very nice though. It's just like, it's an interesting, it's really interesting, especially when they have no English. And then they're coming down. Sorry, you had to leave abruptly, and there's a flood of children in the women's bathroom, Julia. Hi. It is very difficult when, like, you can tell, like, all these Canadians came down to the beach, and some of them have literally no English. So they're coming in and, like, trying to buy things. But, like, then expecting to not have to use any English. It's really bizarre. And then they look confused and scared when they're trying to buy stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Sometimes people will literally like do Google Translate, which helps. This is like when AJ's audio cut out. Oh, flashbacks. That was a time. So anyways, it's just like, I don't always know what the right thing to do is in that situation. It's just a weird. Julie, you're serving transgender cunt tonight, period. I miss your cursed things. I can't wait for more of them. So that's my one thing. But a lot of the Canadians are very, very nice. They love our cheap alcohol. AJ, do I know the Team America World Police movie song? When they complain, blast it. I don't know that. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, thank you. Julia, you've got your red dress on tonight. Something in the dark, in the morning light, moonlight. Lana Del Rey. Pussy cunt serving, period, confirmed. Got it. Period. Okay, so next retail story of the week. That was just kind of a retail rant. We had a fucking, like, this bitch was like, I don't know what she was on or what was, she was tweaking hard and like scared the fuck out of me. I was stalking, I was supposed to be putting away tampons in aisle 10. Fucking Summertime Sadness from Lana Del Rey kills me, period. Not me being a zillennial and Lana Del Rey being my entire life in middle school. So I'm pushing like the giant cart full of tampons to aisle 10. And one of the, like, something falls off my cart. And this lady who's in the next aisle over, which is baby care, goes, "Oh, something dropped off your cart." And I went, "Oh, thank you." And she went, "I'll go." Like, she was like talking in Spanish, like, "Something dropped off your cart." And then she's like, it sounded like she was practicing her English for a second. And I was like, "Oh, yeah. Like, got it. Gracias." Like, and then it just got progressively weirder from there. And then she was like, "Yes, tampon," or like, "When it bounces, no sound, doesn't make sound. However, when man falls and man smashes face on floor, he makes a sound, and it's because of the consequences of his own actions." And I, like, my jaw dropped because I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, "Aha!" And I just like left my cart there and then walked away because I was like, "What the fuck?" I saw my friend Haley, and she was hearing this whole thing happen, and she was like, "Girl, I would have like walked away a lot sooner." And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, she's talking about people dying? Like, oh, Autumn, it's okay, thank you. It was just stressful, but thank you. And then not me misgendering the tweaker lady, my bad. Tweaker lady then does the same thing to my friend Haley and is like talking about cutting people's arms and limbs off. And we're just like, what the fuck? And like, so we go hide in the back room and we're like, I don't know if I should like be out there like stocking shelves right now because I don't want to get cornered in that conversation again. And it was like, it was weird as fuck. So, sometimes we get some tweakies. And that was one of them. I love we have like the categories. We have the coupon Nazis who will fight you over a sale tag. Fight you. It turned dark quickly. Exactly. It was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is going on? Scared the fuck out of me because of my PTSD. I was like, I'm leaving. So we have coupon Nazis who are like the evil old ladies who will like do like 6 purchases back to back and then use the coupons to like cascade into the next purchase and then make you redo everything. And then we have the coupon crackheads. And the coupon crackheads there's this one lady who comes in and she will like watch like TikToks and YouTube videos about how to game our system. And then she'll like come in and try to like make us scan coupons that are on like a YouTube video, which we can't do because A, they're linked to your phone number, and B, like, what the fuck? And she'll go full ass cart, like expecting to pay for all of it for nothing, basically. Go to the self-checkouts, frantically just like scanning things, like intentionally missing the scan, just like kind of like performatively scanning things, like scanning every other thing. So so she's paying less anyways. And then when you do that and you don't like, and it misses like a certain whatever, like, cause ours like track the weight, there's a scale, it will like set it off and have like one of us come over to like check. So she'll set that one off and be like, shit. And then she'll go to the other one and then set that one off. And then she's just like, and then she'll just like be like, oh, I can't deal with this. And then just leave. And then leave an entire fucking cart full and 2 self-checkouts now inaccessible to everyone else. So that is the Coupon Crackhead phenomenon. And then it's super fun putting away an entire fucking cart of stuff because someone couldn't pay $5 for the entire thing and steal half of it. AJ, am I serious? Autumn, yes. It's, yeah. So, yes, so the Coupon Crackheads. And then it's like, we know when they come in and we're like we know it's going to be stressful because they'll make a huge scene when like something doesn't go their way and like start freaking out. And then it's just like, Ahab, you're adorable when you fuck up the self-checkout. 6'1", 265 pounds, adorably confused when the self-checkout freaks out when you double bag. In everyone's defense, our self-checkouts fucking suck because of the scale thing, and it's not always clear like what side you're supposed to put your stuff on. So people will like put their prescription on it, and then it's like, help is on the way. Did you put a bag in the bagging area? So it's like, and then people are like, wow, this shit is so frustrating. And I'm like, yes, I know. But I always try to come over and help people. I understand it's frustrating. When people start yelling though, I walk away. Like, and most people would prefer to like go through a human anyway, which is fine. But then they get pissed about having to wait in line because we're so busy, and then they'll go do the self-checkout, freak out, and then, let me tell you, yesterday, was it the day before? I think it was Wednesday morning. Picture it. I'm the only cashier at the front. There are 2 couples in line in front of me. I'm helping one of them. This old lady sees the line, is like, fuck no. Goes, yeah, your self-checkouts are incredibly lame. Beef jerky, Diet Coke, Gatorade, and peace. Autumn, you don't mind waiting, or a patient potato. So 2 couples in front of me. Old lady sees the line, is like, goes over to the self-checkouts, starts like trying to swipe the thing, and then it pops up some screen of like, oh, we didn't find your phone number or something. And she loses it and starts yelling, and she's like, I just want to buy the damn thing. Takes like the deodorant or whatever and like fucking yeets it at the screen. It fucking clanks off the self-checkout, and she just like walks out, and it just like hits the floor, and like everyone in the vicinity is just like, bruh. And I broke character. Usually I'm supposed to be like, oh, that's against policy. That's against policy. But I was like, bruh. And then I start making jokes with the other customers, and they're like, wow, someone's having a bad day. And I was like, yeah, throwing things really helps. So that was like actually crazy. Retail stories of the week. What the frick, Autumn? I'm surprised she or her husband didn't punch the screen. That brings me to my next retail story of the week, because right now it's all the families with all their kids going to the beach, and everyone's on vacation, so there's no fucking rules. And it's very hot outside in the cars, and people don't want to leave their cars on, so they bring their like 19 kids in, because it's Ahab's mom with her chewed up nipples, with her 25 kids, and it's like the kids are climbing on the self-checkouts. They are grabbing things off the shelves and scanning them just because they want to and they think it's fun. Or they'll like take something that was already scanned and then scan it 3 more times. And then the parents are like, just stop! I should have left you in the car! Next time the answer is no to coming in. And like they have the giant like fig like model cars, and they're pushing them like under the aisles and stuff, like, oh my god. So like I have to go over and like reset the scale because things are moving so much. I had this fucking family, parents fucking absent. These kids with their parents are like checking out, and I'm like, why does the scale keep going off? They're buying Kinder Eggs and opening them on the scale. And then the kid's like, where's the race car Kinder Egg? And I was like, I don't know. So my PSA to parents is, leave your kids in the fucking car. Let them cook. Like, you know, throw like a, get one of those like, humidifier, like, what do you fucking call it? Like the little like moisture lamp things. Throw like dump some Benadryl in there, and then just like crank the AC or crank the heat, and just let them ferment in the car. Ahab 6 natural births, but same as in perfect nipple description. Throwing things really helps. Would you like sweatshirts, t-shirts, or books referencing our local town? The only books we sell now are like the ghost stories of Maine, because people apparently don't fucking buy books anymore, even though everyone asks for books because they want to read books on the beach because you can't see your screen. Anyways, Julie would love a hug. She doesn't deserve one until she dries out and safely drives home. She's driving Luke home. Okay, period. You never liked Kinder Eggs, Autumn. I've never had a Kinder Egg. I don't know if it's a European thing that I'm just not privy to. Okay, my last retail story of the week, before I put self-care and put grounding, because it gets me fucking wound up. Like I said, I will help people. I will do everything I fucking can to help people. I will go above and beyond. But the second someone is like snaps at me or is rude with me, I'm standing up for myself. Or I walk away. Or I call for backup and I walk away. Ahab, love these retail stores, lay it on you. So there's this one old guy who comes in, and I always forget that he comes in, and I feel like I'm telling scary stories in the dark. But it's retail, so same thing. He comes in, I don't see him very often, so I always forget when he comes in that like he's just gonna be an asshole the second he gets to the cash register. So, you know, I have to do, anyone who comes up, I'm like, do you have a phone number or card with us? Because, you know, to get the sale prices, to blah, 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 get the coupons. He cuts me off and he's like, no card, no phone number, no nothing. And I was like stunned. I was like, but I like remember him doing that to other cashiers before. And I just like stopped talking. I was just like, okay. And then I forget what he was buying. It was like $7 worth of shit. He takes a $10 bill and goes, and $10 bill like fucking flutters down in front of me and like slaps on the table. And I'm like, oh! Right. So I play hardball back. because that's like absolutely not okay. That's so fucking rude. Like, he's like pissed off that we had to talk to him at all. Go to fucking self-checkout. You still have a few more years left, maybe not many, but like, go fucking figure out the self-checkout if you're gonna be rude to humans. So anyways, so I'm like, oh, so I stopped talking. I stopped asking him questions. I take his 10. His change is like $1.85. So I get like the coins and I drop them on the counter. So he has to fucking pick up the fucking dimes and the quarters and shit. I take the dollar bill and I go, and then he's sitting there kind of like trying to fucking pick them up. I take the receipt and I go, and the phone rings at the perfect time. Perfect time. And I watch the receipt hit the top of his hand. And then I go over to the phone and I'm like, Miss Red Pharmacy in insert Coast of Maine store, town name here. How can I help you? And I just ignore him until he walks away. Julia, AJ, you should do a longer live stream tonight so Luke and you can attend for a bit. Sure. Okay. I'll at least be here till 11 on this one. And then we can do our like our after party. You're headed out in the next few minutes and it's a 20-minute drive. So you'll get home at 10. Yeah, no, I'll be on here at least until 11 before it kicks me off at the 4-hour mark. Okay, sorry, Autumn. Honestly, when you were a little Autumn Leaf, you've seen Kinder Eggs in the US in the late 90s and early 2000s, might be showing your age. Oh, but the US did ban them at one point, then brought them back. I do remember that. Yeah, $10, let me totally lean in for this interaction. You have ghost stories, Rails to Trails books, and the history of the Amish at your local. I do really like that the Miss Red Pharmacy loves to do like a lot of local stuff. Especially our store has been like a big, like everything's like Maine, buy maple syrup. You want to buy a lobster hat? Like, you want a fucking whoopie pie? Like, it is, they're going fucking hard, and it's all like Maine apparel, and some of it is lit. What was my other thought? Julia, drive safe, please. Autumn, by the way, off topic, AJ, the reason you would never get an IT Florida is because they don't like anyone with your mindset and neurodiverse. Girl. I feel like an IT job is like, I feel like I feel like most people in IT are neurodiverse, so like I feel like they should be like doing something, you know? It's like, especially, I mean, I know like Helazon is like no breaks for you, but at least if you work from home, I feel like that's like kind of the ideal power play if you're neurodiverse. Like my brother like has like a bunch of fucking like fidget toys and shit, and like he has like a one of those like bicycle like exercise things that he does like while he's on calls. Like, you could be like doing anything while you're working from home and still be comfortable because you're in your own space. Julia, you might stop at the gas station for alcohol. We banned Kinder Eggs because the toy was in the cream and the kids ate them, right? Because fucking American kids are like, let's eat Tide Pods. Julia, you've been sober pilled lately, but you've also been drinking once every 2 to 3 days. So this month, sometimes you gotta. Okay, see you later. Drive safe. Please don't drink and drive. But driving while drinking. Ahab, it is queer supporting cybersecurity is an insane trans ratio. Insane. Like 20 to 35%. Right. Yes. Yeah, the queer neurodivergents, we're shaping the world. Autumn, here's the thing. Florida prefers when things are broken all the time. When you fix it, they flag that as an issue rather than having someone fix it. Yeah. I got a pay raise for my retail job because I worked on my dissociation and my productivity level. So I saw my $1,200 paycheck. I know, Ahab, I know that's nothing. I know that's pennies. I'm not a salaried software developer. But my retail $19.92 a week, that was my raise, and I got a $1,200 check to my bank account, which usually I get $1,000, which $450 of that is rent, $500 of that is my car payment, then that's a whole check gone. But $1,200, I was like, just like fucking throwing it. I paid off my credit card. I was like, yay, Colin! And I was like, damn, if Aetna is paying for two specialist therapists for me, free, no copay, 2 a week. All of my copays are free for my medication, which I have like 5 or 6 scripts regularly, like mental health meds and estrogen and progesterone. And I have like insane healthcare. Like I don't have to fucking worry about any of that. I can pay my bills. Like, maybe it's worth it for like an old guy to like throw a dollar bill at me for $1,200 every 2 weeks. Like, absolutely. I'm like, honestly, throw another one. Ahab, I am underpaid. I am disgustingly underpaid. I know. I also, not to get sappy, but like, I had a guy come in wearing a Northeastern shirt today, and he was at self-checkout, and like, sometimes I'm just like I want to be like, I went there, but then I get the whole like, oh, you have a college degree from Northeastern and you work at retail? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So like, a lot of times people will think I'm just in high school working retail, when like working retail has been like my put my life back together career after getting out of news, and you know, having just a day job while I build this empire. So I almost wanted to be like, Northeastern, and then I just was like, I don't want to like explain why I'm working in retail with a business degree. Autumn to Ahab, what's crazy, people in Florida on their resume get into IT because most people hide their disability or finesse the system. Oof. HR feels bad for you knowing everything when it comes to IT all the time. Ugh. Dang. Ahab, you are crushing it off the bar stool and hitting the retail bar stool? What do you mean by that? Retail historically and today is meaningful for humans. The only thing about retail, besides being a job I can just fucking clock in and clock out and not fucking worry about it, they don't call me for overtime. In news, I was on like a forced overtime rotation, and then they would like chronically understaff us. So like every 3rd or 4th shift was a double shift. Like literally a fucking 16-hour shift or a 14-hour shift. Or like I'd work my night shift and then have 3 hours to sleep and then work morning shift because someone called out. Like actually fucking illegal. Like actually the fucking how news operates with like the unions, and then the unions are like, let's make things look as bad as possible so we have more bargaining power, and then the corporations are like, okay, well, if y'all signed off on it, then that's fine. And they just assume people want more overtime, like that, like, because more money, when you're really like, no, I don't want to work a 16-hour fucking day. I don't care if I get overtime. That's just like actually fucking illegal and inhuman. Maybe last summer. Wait, no, I've been out of news for over a year now. Never mind. Time is an illusion. I worked 3 shifts in 36 hours once for news. But it's not illegal because the union signed off on it. So we almost went on strike. I did the picket lines, and then we kept threatening a strike over and over and over again, and they kept renegotiating with that fucking evil. And finally I was like, fuck it, I've had enough. So like, I'm gonna fucking work at retail, and that's all I want, so that I can actually start. My full-time job has been therapy and content creation, and that's my game plan. That's my future. Also, the job market is fucking horrible right now. Autumn, you've applied to schools, hospitals, you get rejected every time because you're not willing to lie about yourself to get a job. Yeah, like, why the fuck do we have, like, the ADA or whatever, or, like, you know, kind of protections against discriminations and all this, like, ableist bullshit, but then, like, they can still discriminate, and just, it's just like, girl, I fucking feel you. I've a lot of times lied about my PTSD, lied about my DID to get jobs, because, like, that's just more stress for them. Retail is a little sick in terms of humility and human acceptance. It is actually, and it's because money's involved. It's like, people come in and think because they can wave their fucking, they can tap, oh my god, the fucking rich ass bitches who come into my store, they all have their, like, metal plated, like, American Express cards, and they want to slap it down on the counter because they get off on that, like, that sound, and going, and it's like, they're like, but they come in, like, holding money, and then they think they can just kick us around. Piss me the fuck off. Piss me the fuck off. What I was going to say earlier, though, is one of the only good things about retail is it's helped me develop a thicker skin and learn how to stand up for myself, especially, like, when dealing with strangers. And that has helped me with dealing with criticism online and, like, hate comments and shit. So that has helped a little bit, I guess. And public speaking, because I guess that is technically public speaking. Autumn, therapy is important. Wake that up. I have huge on therapy, confused a bit though. Did 14 years and you're still like, wow. Autumn, that's why I warned to my friend the world wasn't made for people like us with disabilities. That's why you have to be cautious and watch your surroundings. One more time for the people in the very back. One more time for the people on YouTube watching this back next week. Like, retweet, repost, copy pasta. Your friend chose to ignore that advice, but you've seen it happen. That's why he was fired from multiple jobs and lasting only a few months. Yeah. It is so fucking ableist. Like, it's so counterintuitive that you have to work to be able to get health insurance, to be able to pay for your medications and, like, therapy and, like, any kind of medical treatment. But at the same time, you're having a hard time working because you have those medical things. And it's like the chicken or the egg. Like, it doesn't, it's just like, you have to work to get health insurance, but you need health insurance to be able to work. You did retail for a while. How do you take it all in? I was too busy looking at Ho Stupid. They were too... Too stupid. They were picking up on their microaggressions. You enjoyed making a game of slamming products, though. The key to me surviving retail has been dissociating, which is like the least helpful like coping mechanism for trauma. But like, you know, with my backstory, men coming up to me with their wallet, I am just like or like, you know, most of the time I'll just like forget, like time will pass like nothing's happening, and then it'll be like the end of the day and I'm like, okay, time to go home, I guess. I don't remember half my shift. But so dissociation has helped me get through retail, but retail has made my dissociation so fucking bad. Autumn, we will win in the coming years when you don't see it, but if 2 of the 50 states can, why not others? Exactly. Which 2 are like the best for people like us, in your opinion? They have slamming products through all good. Being a fast scanner and memorizing all the produce made it a rhythm game. Not to be like, well, I guess this is a safe space to be autistic as fuck, but like, I love packing the bags and kind of being like, okay, biggest things first, and then we're gonna like, it's like Tetris, and then like, okay, bread, chips on top, eggs. And I try to like pack things very neatly, like I don't put things in upside down. When people get gift cards, I will like cut out the confirmation slips and like match them to the last 4 digits on each gift card, and then staple them neatly and then give them the gift cards. Ahab, you were a bagger first, so bagger coded. Okay, T. Yeah, at Misread Pharmacy, I fucking do everything. I do UPS drop-offs. I do passport photos. I do the picture kiosks where people are printing photos from their phones. I do register. I do print services. I'm printing fucking banners and coffee mugs and shit. Like, and I'm supposed to be doing all of that at the same time, and I'm also managing the self-checkouts. I'm responsible for those. I'm also putting the shopping carts back, putting people's baskets back, making sure the self-checkouts have bags, and if they run out of receipt paper, I have to fill those. I have to make sure there's, like, I fold bags for, like, the registers to make sure we have enough. The only thing about retail, though, is their standards are very low. And that's the only thing that's been really saving my ass with having, like, some pretty qualifying disabilities. Is, like, they're happy if anyone stays in the job, honestly. And if you work for, like, Misread Pharmacy or something, your health insurance is lit as fuck. They wanted to send you to a bagger competition, Ahab, but your anxiety is too complete. Ahab, or Autumn, Ahab and AJ, here only 65% of adults with disabilities are in the IT industry. What's sad is they are teaching them that the hardware, not software, to do the ticketing systems, cloud, etc. You were trying to be an instructor to set an example, and what happened got rejected. Yeah, there's so much reform that needs to happen. But I'm glad that, like, you're trying to, like, it's awesome that you're trying to, like, take a leadership role or, like, trying to make change. That is really good. We need more people like you. But I'm sorry you're having a hard time getting a job. Like, that just sucks. But I hope things work out soon, because hell is on. Ahab, you so want to plan a day of medication, shopping, prints, passport photos, and drop it all on my location. Drive 4.5 hours or so. I would love that. I would fucking love that. I don't think it's happened yet, but I always hope I'm gonna, like, run into someone in real life, you know, who I've met online. Well, let's clarify that, because me meeting people online has not always ended well for me. yeah. Anyways, Autumn, you're a fighter and lover. Honestly, it's been a part when you were little. I hear ya. Yeah, Ahab, you should come up and then be like, okay, I have 10 expired coupons. I'm also refunding something on an OTC card, which is impossible in some capacities. Then I'm going to complain about why different insurance companies cover different OTC products in the store and not others, and why it's not clear, and why everything doesn't have blue tags. And then you're going to want to do 6 transactions back to back, and then cascade all the coupons. And then when it doesn't work out the way you want it to, you want to yell for the manager and then have it all redone until I am having so many flashbacks and I'm so dissociated that nothing feels real, and I'm looking at money and not even reading the numbers. Can't wait. Loves it, babe. Let's book it. Autumn, hell is on. Better do to help you this time, because 6 years you had potential to be a great leader until one mistake ruined you, but they set you up for failure. Yeah. Oh my God. Ahab, so sketchy now. I agree. Good news, bad news. Hardware is the move. We need it. We need IT unions. But as a software dev who's now dead partner was IT. Oh. I did not know that. I'm sorry. IT is cooler and AI is killing software. Autumn, you've been testing AI slop. AI, now stop. Let's say people are abusing it too much. Ahab, oh God, I can hit with some coupons. Company card, your card, personal check, money order, all split up. Several redos, sweatshirts, and beef jerky. Oh, the worst thing you can do is come in with a product that has no tag on it, no label, and then say you want a refund, and then we have to fucking play scavenger hunt around the store to figure out what the fuck it is, to be able to like get the item number, to be able to do the refund. And then if you have no receipt, you have to show an ID, and then we have to put it, instead of just giving you cash, we have to put it on a fucking gift card for store credit. It is. And then people are like, why the fuck do I have to show an ID for chocolate, but I don't when I have to go vote? It's like, bitch, because you paid in cash. Like, we have to track cash somehow. I found this. It's a dancing Santa doll. Refund me. Oh. The worst is like when people are like, when I'm like, oh, do you have a phone number or card with us for sale prices? And they're like, no. And then they immediately want to start complaining about why they're not getting sale prices, and then fucking yell at me when I'm like, okay, so I just need a phone number and an email. And they're like, why would I give you that? That's too much information. Don't you. Autumn, I feel ever since 2012 we are separating into 2 different societies in life. We were once moved forward, and now it's a war against every community. Don't at you, but that's how you feel. That's how I just feel how I feel, and I'm not going to apologize about it. But I am grateful though that I do have a degree. I did finish college. My dad probably got shot at in the Gulf in the 90s, so that paid for a lot of my school. So I did graduate debt free because I also worked through school as well. And I studied entrepreneurship, so like and I have an LLC, so like I don't know what that whoa. So my goal is to be self-employed so that I can manage my mental health and my dissociation and my triggers so much better, and be able to do this stuff all the time. Autumn, thank goodness for the military fan. Yeah, I was a yellow ribbon child. That GI Bill. I also was very lucky in going to a school in a blue state, because then Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Massachusetts paid for most of my surgery and trans healthcare. In New Hampshire, I can't guarantee that would have happened. Like, God knows anywhere else too. Because if like insurance providers don't cover it, then you have to justify it and fucking send letters and all this bullshit and try to get reimbursed. Whoa, oh my god. Where was the trigger warning on that one? Jesus Christ. Welcome back to the Will of the Hunted. If you need help, you are not alone. Go to thewillofthehunted.com/resources. Whoops, sorry, AJ. Dark and True, don't read. Oh my god. I slipped a sex trafficking joke into my reel when I was like doing the terrarium. I don't know if you caught that. I think it's like trauma dumping is only like widely accepted if it's like funny, or like if it's like lightened in some way. Autumn, sadly it's been a challenge for you to start your transition due to your grandmother and right-leaning cousin. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because you're graduating from college, right? So are you going to like be away from them and like hopefully be able to like support yourself and get on your own healthcare? But yeah. I have old people like you. My boyfriend is older than you. Shut up. Sorry, that was mean. Just dump it and pick up the pieces. Yeah. In my ripe old age of 27.935, because my birthday is in 16 days. Urgh. Not mean. At your age, you were stoked to be younger. Mike has, don't tell him I said this. But his grays are coming even more. So it's like sparkly. And I'm like, silver fox. 40 is the next number you get, even if it is 3.5 years. 30 is coming fast for me. And that is bizarre. Because like I was like 21, had life-threatening trauma, which put me in basically a dissociative coma for like 4 years, and then I like have only really been like fully conscious and like self-aware for like 2 years. So I'm like, I feel like I should be like 24, 25. I'm 20, almost 28, and I'm like, shit, where to go? But at least I'm like doing all this like hard therapy work now, so that I can enjoy my 30s, and hopefully they can be like chill as fuck. And also Mike and I probably are not going to have kids because you guys are our children. So I won't have to like fucking pay for kids or deal with kids or like change diapers or like do that cis het thing where people give up their lives to raise smaller versions of them that have the same struggles. Ahab, wildly, you basically have no grays. They say if it grays, it stays, but you're balding prone. Taking chems to bring it back. Okay, Rogaine, but ample balding and basically no grays. It said no grays, just no hair. Ahab, AJ, quick, make a child. Bruh. I swear to God, I feel like Mike's parents sometimes forget I'm trans, and then they're talking about grandkids and like, oh, when you guys have kids, like, you'll be able to play with all the stuff that Mike played with too, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, huh? So are y'all going to pay for the surrogate? Who's going to raise it? Because Mike and I are both working 2 jobs each. Oh my God, no, you're so fine, Ahab. Like I said, like I mentioned on here, I have a 10-year-old sperm sample that is cryogenically frozen and is going to be dumped. AJ's life is like an episode of Jerry Springer. Autumn, good thing I'm willing to be a surrogate, period. Oh my God. But I'm like, thank God my parents probably have like accepted that they're probably not getting grandkids because they have like 2 queer neurodivergent children who are very career focused and also like, you know, still having the hyperfixations of our childhoods. So we don't want to share with other children. Ahab, get the smallest robot and deliver it for relatives. Yeah, my brother, I think I mentioned at the beginning, I don't know if you were here, my twin brother is getting his first cat on our birthday, and like that's like the closest my parents are gonna probably get to being grandparents. So they're like, oh my God, we're so excited. But yeah, especially like quote unquote the passing phenomenon has like makes my relationships interesting, because then I get all this pregnancy shit and I'm like, yeah, I'll get on that. Autumn, congratulations to my twin. Thank you. I'll tell him. I'm so excited for him. He's getting a ragdoll cat, like from a breeder, which I'm not going into the ethics on breeders, but Ahab's so cat jealous, allergic, but love them. I know, I love cats. I've always grown up with cats. Autumn, animals' grandparents got to love it. Cat pa, cat ma. Ahab, your twin could make some mistakes, maybe a human-sized mistake. He's gay. So we'll see about that. Girl, hey Ruby. Ahab, the ethics of breeders. What about the sexiness of breeders? Okay, but trans mask people. I'm trying to figure out how those 2 things go together. Trans dudes are real, and I still typing. I'm blocking you. God. I hate that I just had to read that. I really hope you're fucking kidding. Don't call them breeders. Ahab, your twin could have a trans mask partner baby. Oh, wait. That is tea. That is tea. Yeah. That is tea. Autumn, what's crazy in your state, it's always trans men you can clock easily, trans women. Where am I? I'm in New England. Ahab, I'm respectfully assuming complexity. Yeah. My first boyfriend, I've told this story a lot, but like, oh, Ahab, the breeder statement was about cat breeders. Period. Okay, period. Period. Thanks for the clarification. My first boyfriend claimed he was supportive of me being trans, but then didn't want his parents to know. Then forced me into like misogynistic cis het standards for women in terms of like my makeup, my clothing. He wouldn't let me wear pants if we went to nice events. And then his parents were constantly talking about grandkids this, grandkids that, pregnancy, blah, 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 blah. Like, because I was like 21 and we were like, he was like 22 or something. And I wasn't allowed to say anything because I was supposed to just be the secret, just be the passing little secret. So like, oh my God, I fucking loathe entirely. Ugh. Misogyny. Trans misogyny. The fucking spooning lore with this dude is wild. Oh my God, are you referencing the Will of the Heimset episode where I talk about him? Yeah. He wouldn't let me spoon him because of my quote-unquote male genitals. And then after I had surgery, I broke up with him, got trafficked, eventually got surgery. He kept asking for me back. He kept begging for me to come back to him. He wrote me a letter saying, I remember you said right person, wrong time. And I was like, no. I was like, I'd rather go... no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I'd rather go back into traffic than date him again. Autumn, oh no, I'm sorry you had to experience that. Thank you. Honestly, your first boyfriend has a trans woman fetish. Oh, had it. Ooh. And you had to break away from it entirely. You were sick at the end. I'm so sorry. Ugh. 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 My second boyfriend tried to talk me out of getting surgery because he was a chaser and very hyperfixated on making me love the body I had. Gross. And then he called me a trap. But I'm sorry you had to experience that, Autumn. I'm glad I kind of talk about my relationship struggles with being trans because they're so common. It's so fucking hard for us to date normal people. Ahab, but wait, no excuses. How younger is everyone in this story? Which story? Are you talking about Autumn's story? Ahab, if you love someone, their genital type doesn't matter. Pure joy if you love them. Julia, greetings and salutations. Hey, Julia. Ahab, pure joy where they are when you meet, where they go, or if they're none. Love is being to being. So mad about this factor. Yeah. That was very hard for me to understand that I was somehow not lovable and not complete before I had a surgery, and he would somehow love me more after, and I didn't give him that chance. But at the same time, he was still we're gonna get married. He was ring shopping while he was trying to hide me being trans from his parents because he didn't want them to think that he wasn't straight. I'm pick a fucking lane, man. Autumn, luckily your girlfriend understands you. I don't know, women are so easy for you to cope with. As a bi, if I ever had to go back into the dating pool again, I would probably try to date another girl for the first time. Not that I'm expecting that, because I'm very, very happy in my current relationship. But bruh. Julia, evil man. Ruby, you look gorgeous today. Oh my god, thank you, Ruby. How are you doing? Are you still in Thailand? I hope you're feeling well. And I loved seeing your reel. It was thoughts from a dilating trans girl. I was work. Julia, you broke up with Lucas for being transgender. SMH your head. Autumn, of course, AJ, honestly, I always had issues with dating as a neuro-LGBT member. We judge and don't learn. When I find that person, I don't wrong, only right. Yeah, Autumn, I hear you. Yeah. Ahab, when your partner desperately wants medical work, you want it for them. If it's your idea. If it's your idea, you done missed the mark. If it's not complicated. People try to make a partner rather than find their partner. Yes. Julia, that's a joke because you broke up with him because you're trans man and you're a lesbian. Right. So you did break up with him because you're transphobic. Heard. Ruby, good, still cruising. BKK. Nice. I'm so glad. I hope you're really happy with your results and everything. Thank you for continuing to keep us all updated on it. I think you're such a great resource. I also, really quick, Ruby, my podcast is kind of on hiatus right now. I'm not sure when we're going to film again because our basement flooded. And that's our studio to film in, so we're gonna have to find a new studio before we film again. So sorry I haven't followed up on that yet on filming, but I'm really autistically dead set on having a physical set for that show. So I'll keep you posted, but right now it's undefined when we are filming again. I finished season 2. And then I flipped the platform over that had been sitting in water to let it dry out, and the entire underside of it was mold. And I was like, right, cool. I was like, we're not filming down there again. Luke and you are back at his place now. Oh my God. Yes. I'm so excited to see you guys. Ahab, you've been watching Ruby's videos. Nice. Awesome. Everyone please follow Ruby. She has some amazing content on right now. She's doing her gender confirmation surgery recovery, but she does tons of great stuff on trans history, at Fire from Heat, Ruby Ray, and she has an amazing YouTube channel as well with longer content and a podcast called Kaleidoscopes Perspectives Beyond the Surface. And I was honored to be able to go on it a couple months ago, and it was super fun. Did Luigi wipe his Instagram? Is he stealth? Instagram stealth now? I just see a blank profile show up for him now. When I see him on his whatever, commenting on your stuff or whatever. Autumn, oh no. Ahab basement fish. Ruby's so happy. I'll keep it up and do more. Come on mine. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely come back on a Kaleidoscope, whatever you want. Autumn, do we have flood insurance? I have renter's insurance, but nothing has been really damaged, I guess. It's just it's a 140-year-old house with a cracked foundation, and the gutters are basically little terrariums because they have not been cleaned in probably 200 years. So there's trees growing out of them. So the landlord is working on that right now. But constantly flooding in the basement. We have a dehumidifier running 24 hours a day with a hose. There's even a sub pump down there. We have tried everything to make that space work, and it's still we still keep fighting the water. And I fucking hate setting up lighting equipment in water. It is so bad. And then the mold and shit, but I'm so proud of the set design for the season of The Will of the Hunted. We did the black panel wall. I actually brought in real flowers and trees and branches and shit. It was so woodsy. And then we had a cooler. We had camp chairs. I had AstroTurf. It was lit. It was summer camp. Floods are scary. Ruby, yeah. Julia, have you ever had corn. It's a meat substitute made of mold. It's actually quite good. Are you joking? Thank God my computer is now next to me and I can just look it up because of this new setup. I really hope you're fucking joking. What is it made? Corn. It's literally made of mold. I don't know how I feel about that, babes. Gotta go check out. Love you all. XOXO. Bye. Bye, Ruby. See you soon. Stay in touch. Love you. Ahab Renters Insurance, doesn't Mike own it? His aunt and uncle used to be the landlords, but then they sold it because the house needed too much work and they got their own house. They were originally living in, it's a duplex, so they were originally living in one half of it and they rented the other side out to Mike. And then they went and bought their own house and like got their own little farmstead with like pigs and shit. Sold the house, so like now there's a different landlord. And then there's another couple living in the other side, and then there's Mike and I and another couple in our side. So we don't own it now. We're still renters. But 4 people splitting an $1,800 rent bill 4 ways. My rent is $450 a month. So dealing with the ghosts, dealing with the flooding. For now. Autumn, oof, need to call the house makeover crew. Haha, or where's Bob the Builder? Can we build it? Yes, we can. Sorry, your inner child needed a good laugh. Bob the Builder. I had a Bob the Builder themed birthday when I was little. I know that, right? Bob the Builder, carpenter trade. Ahab, old houses do that. Your basement gets 1 inches or so every 7 to 8 years. Hydrostatic pressure, groundwater pushes in is wild. Good sneeze. Wish you had a sneeze. I didn't sneeze, did I? Oh. Autumn, salute, AJ. Ahab, I originally thought that said Julia likes your moldy meat, but it just says Julia likes moldy meat. Julia, I like no meat. Hi, Luke. I've missed you. Thank you for joining. Are you on your phone too with Julia? Are you guys in the same room? Like, both on. Julia, your rent used to be $420 when you lived with Luke. Blaze it. Now you live with your parents and pay with your soul. You pay in, you sacrifice your, freedom? No. What am I trying to say? You sacrificed your privacy? I don't know. Yeah, it was when I still lived, so I was part of the zillennial trend of like finishing college and moving back in with parents. And I lived with my parents minus like 6 months where I lived with a boyfriend after college. Until I was 25. So I didn't officially move out until 25, and I've been on my own ever since. Luke, you're in the same room. Your phone is muted though. Oh my god. I'm so glad you guys joined. I missed you, Luke. I missed you and Ahab last week. Ahab, how was the concert? Teasing, of course. Soul joke, not awesome human value joke. I missed that. What happened? I mean, that's a low cost. Oh, you missed. Aw. I really want to make my like $7,000 joke. Autumn, I feel as trans and cis women, we get older, we act like kids as adults, which is interesting. We have normal adult life, but at home, the inner child releases, period. Ahab, you flipped it all, lived longer at your parents, but moved out by your junior year and never moved back. Yeah. Well, what I was going to say was like, living with my parents and then having boyfriends over was always like so weird. So I'm really glad I have my own space now. Hey, have you flipped? I read that already. Yeah. Except now sharing an apartment with another couple presents its own challenges. Julia, da Dr. Pepper or da root beer for tonight? Dr. Pepper. Da da da. Autumn, we love it when you have your own space. It's not my space. Oh my god, MySpace mention. Yeah, no, and as like a person who used to not be free, having any space that's mine, having my own belongings, having my own money, having like my own car, period. Oh god, I have to pack more yet. Oh right, because you're leaving tomorrow. Right. Are you guys all hanging out now that you can all communicate in the same space? Autumn, MySpace is making a comeback. I've heard JT release the name. We will see. I've heard... Oh. I never had a MySpace. I never had a Tumblr. I jumped on in the Vine generation. But no, actually, YouTube was like coming up when I was like a kid. So I was YouTube. I still have a YouTube channel from when I was like 11. Julia, you're on MySpace. And Luke is in your space. Julia, but under your dead name. Period. Ahab, you describe being trafficked the way I describe being homeschooled evangelical. Not all the same, obviously, but the control is so relatable. Similar amount of chewed up nipples. Same amount of like procreation, except you didn't have to raise the kids. That's fucking dark. Also, I'm infertile. Anyways. Julia, I saved so much money. Everyone who's joining, hearing me talk about traffic, these people are like, oh. I saved so much money living with your mom. No, Julia saved so much money by living with her mom. It pays for all the therapy she needs to handle being called. Right, because Chud Mom dead names you. Ahab, 1000% money control, transport, etc. Friend control. Have you watched, oh my god, Ahab, I can't believe I haven't asked you this. Have you watched Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Where she's like an Amish like person who was like lived in like a bunker, and then she's like coming out and like experiencing life and like freedom for the first time. That's me. Autumn, save money, live better, see Walmart, your motto is being used the right way. Period. Yeah. You have Ahab. Oh, period. That I love that show. I love that show so much. Yeah, and I think it's because it's like a fucked up concept, but like, and especially with like, you know, like kind of the religious, the culty religious practices, which maybe without money do kind of border on like trafficking practices. Like, yeah, I hear you. My religion was bucket. I know that, right? Ahab, obsessed. Your older brother was like, that's us. Did I read that already? Ocean Light. Ahab, if you watch Shiny Happy People, season 2 is about a Christian cult you were in. You were in a Christian cult? Like actually? Autumn, oof, as someone who was in a cult, it was scary. Oh, you too? Oh no. Julia, I like Fruit Gusher. But Ahab, did your religious cult give you a free trip to the Caribbean? But I couldn't go because I had to go Hopito. Luke is melting into the couch. Autumn. Oh, memories. Ahab, the homeschool evangelical movement of the 90s was and remains a cult centered around some wild ideas. Yeah. Like the insane homeschooling and shit. Like that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, Julia Train mention. Train cameo. Yeah, I was on like a diet Christian childhood where I was like, it was there, but it wasn't like a huge focus. Ahab, you had co-op stuff or coop stuff, like second virginity. You could get your virginity back by praying. Oh, cool. You had cool stuff like second virginity. That's insane. Julia, Luke had some special fruit gushers at his friend's house. Special. Terrain. Autumn, your cult was acting like a religion. Yours was a cult acting like a religion, but really an organization in New York City. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Julia, you got your virginity back by transitioning. Dark as fuck, but like, I didn't have bottom surgery until after trafficking, so technically, like, my body is pure. So it's great that I don't have insane sexual trauma, and my bottom surgery kind of was my second virginity. Julia, or Ahab to Julia, threw it away. Julia, you had sex as a boy, but that was different. I never did. I was a loner. I was also so dysphoric, I just couldn't. Autumn, yeah. 8 years of ruin and peer pressure from your grandmother because she threatened you to go with, or else. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know anything about that situation, but like I'm really sorry. I hope you're okay now. And I hope you have the support you need after that, because damn. Yeah. Ahab, body is pure is such a nice way to experience it all. My body is a temple. And I got a new door. Autumn, let's just say, yeah. And trauma, yeah. I'm sorry. You've been in therapy because of that. Yeah. I have a podcast about trauma healing. If that's ever helpful, I can tell you about it if you're interested. Julia's sex was cool. It made you feel like you were doing a good job at being a man. Right. The other like weird thing about like having bottom surgery and having not lost my virginity until after transitioning was like, once I got a chance to use that, it didn't work. And then I was like, okay, guess I'll never know. But then, you know, upgraded to the Ferrari and all good. Yeah, problematic probably, but Family Guy, when Louis, I'm sorry, whoa, gets restoration surgery after a bad birth. What the fuck is her name? Peanut. Got a restoration surgery after a birth. Bad birth. Autumn, thank you. Your podcast has helped not only the MTF school. Oh my god, I didn't know you checked out my podcast. That's awesome. I'm so glad it's helpful. Thank you. Oh, yay. Julia. Oh my god, Julia. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ahab, quotation mark, you know they build a new bridge next to an old bridge and you think, why are they doing this? Then you drive on the new bridge and you can't believe you ever drove on the old bridge. Autumn, I try to, girl, when you're not busy or sleeping. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm really proud of it. I'm really, really proud of it. We had a great season. We had a great season. And a lot of it is so heavy too. Like, I don't expect people to listen to it. Like, I'm honestly like, now being almost a month out from the last episode, I'm like, wow, I never want to like hear or think about that again. Like the last episode. I'm like, can this not be my life? I am thinking when I do season 3, I don't want to unpack the trafficking anymore. I want to focus on what's happening in my life now and how I'm growing from it and how I'm re-achieving all my dreams that they were taken from me. However, there have been updates relevant to my story, and I've been updating the Healing Journey Part 4 episode description with a footnotes section. So the updates are there if anyone is interested. But I'm probably not gonna like, and I'll answer questions, but I'm probably never gonna like be like, so this is like how it played out. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna like, without being asked, just like go into that again. Luke is such a good guy. Why did you dump him, Julia? Why do you hate men? Autumn. Well, just know I hear a good podcast that keeps me interested, but if there's debates without context or understanding on the level... Oh, if there's debates without context or understanding on the level, you lose interest. Oh, Ahab explaining Family Guy. Yeah. And, like, once we get a new studio space, because I actually want a real studio. I don't want to fucking do Zoom. Like, or like me, kind of like, I need, anyways. I want a real studio with a real set. Julia, he's fetching you a damp paper towel because your hands are sticky from gushers. Julia, you're a misandrist and you think men are subhuman. Damn, Luke. Wow. Or like, damn, Luke in the same room as you and reading that? Damn. Wow. Luke, why'd you call me a good guy? Autumn, The Simpsons before Fox buyout was your childhood. Modern Simpsons loses your interest. Oh, Luke, because you're chores. I love that you guys are in the same room. We want to have a sleepover. Let's all party at Julia's. Autumn to Julia, thoughts on Fruit by the Foot? Ahab, you missed mine. She dumped him because he got fur. Oh my god. I love bear trade. I love body hair. So Luke is furry as hell, yeah. Give me a hobbit. Luke, I am. I'm like Mike sometimes is like, my feet are so gross, they're so hairy. I'm like, don't change for me, baby. Said jokingly. Julia, it's good. Gushers are better, and I do like the fruit roll-up more, but Fruit by the Foot does fuck. Julia, true, Luke is hairy everywhere except his scalp. Oh. Bald trade. Luke, damn! Ahab, concerning hobbits kicks in when Lucas pops into a room. Oh my god. Didn't you used to go, did you say you used to do live streams with Luke? You guys need a podcast. Like, you're like, life after, like, a transition divorce. Autumn to Julia, have you tried putting them together nice, long, and gushy? Sorry, I had to go there, oops. Luke, you're getting on finasteride. Period. Julia, that does sound bitchin'. Sometimes, yes. Yeah. Luke, T not for T. Trademark it. Please, oh my god, please make that. Please make that a thing. Oh my god, please. I will help you. I will help you make it. Please. You guys are so funny. And like the way you fight, is so entertaining to me. I thrive on your suffering. I'm just kidding. Julia, that sounds good. You have coffee. I had a Quest bar for dinner. I'm gonna probably eat something at some point. Mike brought me home like a burger and a milkshake last night. Gonna marry that man for real. Luke, you should have heard us in the car. I can't imagine a road trip with you two would be so crazy. Ahab, Luke, in Rocking Both, get on it ASAP. Do it through doctor for insurance. There are emotional impacts, at least from the combo doing Minox finasteride. Do it young. Julia, you drank the coffee. It's not actually coffee, it's syrup. You're rejected. Luke, Julia was driving because you were slightly drunk and you were getting annoying fighting about Julia's driving. Julia, sometimes I get dysphoric over your taste in alcohol. Autumn, make it a tea and we will buy it at Five Below. Ahab, oh my god, Mike, date all of us, please. I know. There's enough of him to go around. Okay. 6'4". Yeah. He spoils me. He really, really does. Ahab to Julia, trashy doesn't mean mask. Okay. Yeah. Mike spoils me a lot. And I usually am like, bruh, are you sure? You sure? Like, with the amount of therapy talk I do with him, or like the amount of time, like the amount of hours he hears me rant about my therapy sessions. And I'm like, that's endearing. Yeah, I met Luke's friends and thought about ordering a specific old fashioned, but then you were like, damn, that's a masculine drink. Then you bought a whiskey Diet Coke instead because you're... Period. We love a good man who spoils the princess. He... Oh my god. As like... trans, autistic, could technically legally be disabled because of my trauma conditions and being a trafficking survivor, like none of those things guarantee like a respectful relationship. So I'm just like, okay. Okay. You don't smoke though, Julia. Sad face. Julia, you're a whiskey diet girl, which isn't much more feminine, but it's cheap, and you like the aesthetic of being a whiskey diet girl. Yeah. I'm a caffeine pill princess, which Ahab thinks is tweaky, but hey. Julia, no homo. Leo here smoking penis. Autumn, keep him forever, AJ, or you'll come knocking at your door. That's the like really cool thing. It's the first relationship that like when we go through struggles and like we have like real human relationship issues, it is for sure tweaky. Heard. We like, yes, like we have like small fights. We don't like, it never like gets too far, but like, you know, and like we have, you know, still like things that like we've lived together for 2 years, been together for 3.5, but like every like kind of life challenge that comes our way, we like work through it together and then get stronger. Like it's the first relationship where I'm like, okay, here's an issue, let's tackle it together. It's us versus the problem. It's not me looking for a ticket out. So it's like, yes, like sometimes we can say things that like we don't mean, or like we can hurt each other's feelings accidentally, but then like we come back together and like figure, like we are always like, we figure it out. And it's like, I'm always like, I'm not going anywhere, so let's work through this together. So we are building an empire together, and we have dozens of internet children. Julia, not fully treated ADHD gang. Luke, you have no food. Julia, share. Ahab, it is for sure tweaky. Ahab, I found out, because I have been buying at Misread Pharmacy, I've been buying the 40 packs, the blister packs of the 200 milligram caffeine tablets for, I think that's like $7, $8, $9, whatever. Today I found that there's a bottle, 80 200 milligram caffeine tablets for $12, and I used my 30% employee discount, and I still split them in half, and I do like one in the morning and one like after my lunch break, and then trying to get through the rest of the day. I love my caffeine. Autumn, that's the best relationship communication. It takes two to work together. You're checking all the boxes. Oh, thank you. I hope you and your girlfriend are happy too. Luke, Julia doesn't want your pudding. Sad face. Julia, I'm at Luke's house now. How am I supposed to share his food when he has none? Autumn to Luke, why not the custard? Luke, she hates me. Ahab, so you could kill yourself easily with that bottle. Haha. Yeah, imagine like... Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think it interacts with any of my medications. I pray it doesn't. But caffeine also helps with dissociation, because like if I'm tired, I will dissociate more. Or if I'm stressed or like triggered or like scared. But like even just being tired, I will dissociate more. So caffeine keeps me present. That's why they're blister packs, Luke. Doing ladders of caffeine pills. Autumn, honestly, with your girlfriend and I, it's a mixed bag since it's a challenge for us since time zone of communication. You guys are long distance. I didn't realize that. Ahab, oh God, AJ, do not try nicotine. Luke. Julia, want to hold hands. Julia, you used to use caffeine gum when you were younger because you would fall asleep in your easy ass junior year math class, and one time you got so caffeinated it gave you suicide. Oh my God. Ellie is here. Finally, the diva said, I am the cunty trans girl who hosts dinner parties, period. I was like asking Julia, I'm like, does she actually know you? Or am I like blowing this girl like the fuck up? And like, she's like, who the fuck are you guys? Stop talking about me. Autumn, she's your first long distance, at least better than being married to single moms. Oh, okay, gotcha. T, well, I'm glad it's better. Julie, I've never met her in my life. I don't know what she's talking about. We need a please live stream one of those dinner parties. The lore. I need to hear the lore about these dinner parties. Luke lying for comedy. SMH my head. Julia always lying challenge. Pokemon. Bruh. Autumn. Oh, every one of your last girlfriends, mainly single moms, and you weren't ready to be a step parent. So they tried lying to you about it, or still being with the baby daddy. You. GameStop, $40. My brother got it for me. Look at this bitch. So cute. Ahab, between the background and the lighting, you look like you were in space. I'm in autism heaven. Autumn, you have Evie in bed with you. I have 2 Mewtwo's, an Exeggutor over there on the bed that I sleep with. And then Mew is here. And then I have Eevee, Charmander in the basement with the mold. I have so much Mew butt, show haha. Yeah. Her body tea though, you know. Julia, AJ, is your hair naturally blonde? You posted a reel with younger you and you were brunette and it shocked you and awed you. No, this root color, that's my natural hair color. These are highlights. So the blonde is all highlight. But since my hair is naturally like a mousy brown, I can get highlights and like I don't have to bleach the fuck out of my hair. I have someone do it. So it looks natural, and that's what we try to do is like she pulls through highlights to look natural, but like my bottom coat or whatever the fuck, my undercoat is all my natural hair color, like this shit. So like, but it still goes blonde pretty easily. So we do like kind of a balayage mix. So yeah. Yes. Old AJ pics are wild funny. Julia, you're an illiterate chud. No. You are pharmacist. Autumn, rip Charmander left band. Yeah, I get for all the podcast guests, like who come over and filmed in person, I would like give everyone like an emotional support animal to hold while doing the podcast. So there's like stuffed animals all up and down the YouTube episodes. Ellie, who's my favorite Pokemon? Mewtwo. I bet you'll never guess yours. Grass Owl 4. Madcap. Julia, you would get Giratina pregnant. I want Mewtwo to get me pregnant. Or at least try. Luke Piplup. Autumn to Julia, you would. Ahab, undercoat, you're not a dog. I don't know what the fuck to call hair. I don't know what hair terms are. Undercoat. Julia, I really like Squirrel. Luke! Coming for Julia's tea hard. Julia, I'm gonna guess Lucario for Ellie. Autumn, oh, I like that idea, AJ. You gave me an idea. It's like you could have been a trans therapist. Ellie, I do like mudkits. My mom said that she could see me becoming a social worker. So if like this shit fails miserably or something, I could always become a therapist. Or I can just be a free therapist and a free like support group camp counselor. So I don't know. I like hanging out with people in the community and helping in any way I can. Luke is an evil pervert who lies for comedy. Autumn, you can see that. About me being a therapist. I was a camp counselor 1 year at a trans support group camp, and that has kind of been the energy and a lot of the activities. Like I talked about on this week's MTF School about vision boarding your transition, but like a lot of the things that I learned about like support group circles and stuff, I used to kind of build the podcast to make it like a support group kind of framework. So like people come in and tell their story and like we talk about it and stuff. Julia, you like Machamp more than you feel you should because he's a man. The big arm guy who punches shit crazy style. Ahab, Mewtwo will psychically get you pregnant with the realization Pokemon are animals that range from smarter than us to dumber than us. So much chaos in the Pokemon world. Luke, Greg. Who's Greg? Autumn, it might be your calling, AJ. Don't stop believing. Thank you. I genuinely like to be meta. Since I have fucking 4 or 5 minutes left before Instagram kicks me off. And then we'll have to start a second stream. Or maybe, we'll see. I've survived too much shit. So like the fact that I'm able to do this, even if I'm not making money on it right now, this is fulfilling for me. This feels like what I'm supposed to do. So this makes me very happy. Julia, second stream confirming the water sports allegations. Okay. Juliet, Greg was the name of my Machamp on Pokemon Go. Period. Yeah, I had in college when my first boyfriend was being hella transphobic and I was too scared to actually leave the relationship, I developed an extremely parasocial crush on Mewtwo and like pretended Mewtwo was my boyfriend. That is autism escapism to the max. Yo, well played. Slam, AJ. I got a dunk on Julia. Ahab always takes Luke's side, Julia. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the biggest streams we've had in a while. Like usually it's just like 2 or 3 people. So it's awesome having a group. Thank you guys all for joining. This has been so much fun. Nice to meet you, Ellie. Nice to hang out with you a lot, Autumn. it's always, Autumn, it's always good to start like a C dot and become a Sunkern. I know it's not the right evolution thing, but you get your drift. Period. Exeggutor is my second favorite. I love grass type Pokemon. Ahab to Julia, somebody has got to. We were in MTF school chat. Literally, someone has to have his back. Julia, the straight flourishes without Luke and my toxic influences. Julia, stream. Part stream. Stream. Bruh. Next week I'll have to talk about, Autumn, we need a Pokemon trivia night. Hell yeah. Ellie, nice to meet you. AJ, nice to meet you too, Ellie. Have fun at your dinner parties. Throw some ice cubes under Julia's feet or something really nice. I want to do, I'm thinking about maybe, Mike and I are like trying to set up a Patreon plan, which would involve a second stream, possibly like a private stream, like doing like a private Zoom like support group or something. So we're thinking about that. Julia, one time you said Bulbasaur and your mom got really bad at you. Autumn, maybe during the 30th anniversary we can. Oh, for Pokemon? Yeah. So I'm thinking about a Patreon involving an extra MTF School episode a week, or even like just getting the episodes a week early. Luke, don't get banned from Instagram again. And we have merch cooking for MTF School. It's cooking. Autumn, you started playing Pokemon Black and the sequel on your modded 2DS. Nice! Oh my god, nice. I have all the games, pretty much. Me and my brother have all the games. We've been collecting them. 2 minutes remaining. Instagram, no! But next week I'll talk more. I want to get you guys' thoughts on Patreon stuff for like second stream stuff, or at least like a private stream. I do want to stream at least publicly 2 times a week, but that's a goal for later. The summer's almost over, so hopefully soon. But maybe like a private like Zoom support group chat, or like obviously like uncut episodes from the podcast and stuff. And you know, we'll see. Patreon will be interesting. It will be like, it'll start at like $3. Like it'll be like pennies. Actually, Luke, you're gonna stab her with needles. I'm gonna check on you two once this ends and make sure you don't kill each other. 1 minute remaining. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining. I had so much fun tonight. I can't wait to keep developing the set. It's kind of basic right now, but thank you so much for hanging out. Nice to meet everyone. Autumn, uncut, unfiltered, unreal on the AJ podcast. Julia, I could take Luke in a fight, don't worry. Ahab, they're trying to make you drive 2.5 hours to check on them. Please do. They need a welfare check. And I need signs of life. Julia, I'll stomp his ass like a Goomba. Alright. This is so much fun, guys. Thank you. Oh, hi, Kira. Thank you for everything. Nice to meet you. Sorry, it's kicking me off. Love you guys. I'll check in on the two who are fighting, and have a great weekend.